Hey, what's up, Jim Morris? Yeah, I got sick of waiting for Marty. So here we are, me and you, buddy. Give me a second, I'll get the link posted. See if we can get some other people to jump on here. Yep, it's happening, Anthony. We got 9 people watching. It's definitely happening. Sorry, I'm just getting the link posted for anybody that may want to join with me. What's up, Jen? Hey, Jen, Cheech is out of town. You could totally just come on live tonight. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Usually have Mike do all this behind the scenes crap. Let's see, did that work? Oh, there you go. Drinking some Long Islands. Hell yeah. That's right, JD. It's happening. Yeah, I was looking for Marty too, old man Joe. I waited for about 10 minutes and I said, you know what? Everybody's going to go to bed if we keep them waiting. So let's get this live rolling. So yeah, link should, yep, link's pinned. Anybody that wants to hop on live with me, have some drinks, talk whiskey. Anthony, if you're available, man. Whoa, that escalated quickly. We definitely know that's not true. Schlong. Hey, bring your live feed or whatever in here, Shane. And then you guys can just rotate who's on, who's hanging out. Here we go. We got 10 people in here. Oh yeah. All right, Bourbon Neophyte setting up. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, did Bobby check in? Missed it. Oh, there he is. What's up, Bobby? You could always set up in the corner too, man, with your phone. Marty's gonna be mad at me if he wants to go live. It's gonna be like, you stole my thunder, dude. I was trying to set up our freaking our thumbnail for tomorrow's stream, but the file size is like barely too big. Here's the guy. Our thumbnail for tomorrow's stream, but the file size is like barely too big. What's up, man? Here's the guy. Our thumbnail for tomorrow's stream, but the file size is like... Mute your ass, dude. Come on. What's up, Steven? Welcome in, buddy.
Mute your ass.
All right. You got your YouTube muted now?
I need like a little thing to hang this thing right here.
There we go. A good looking bunch right there.
Well, I have a magnet.
I got a tripod. Tripod to kickstand. Got a gangster lean.
Oh, he's big time logging, huh?
Look at that yawn. Wow, that was for real.
Hey, there's a 5'8" Cheech over there.
Oh, Marty's on now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the gunny.
Yeah.
Welcome
Look
in,
at this,
buddy.
guys.
5'8". I'm not even 5'8".
Here, hold that.
Okay, good.
Hold it. You, Ben.
What do I hold?
Yeah, hold it.
You hold
Okay.
it like that.
Cheech is back. Schlammery.
If I had hair, I'd be taller.
How tall are you, Shane? Like 6'1"?
2 or 8 inches.
How tall are you, Shane? Like
Shane's 6'9".
6. Yeah. 6'3".
You be 6.
Oh,
I'd be
okay.
9.
You're tall. You're a tall guy.
Yeah, that works great.
Shut up. Look at it work.
You're a tall guy.
You got that lid there? I don't remember where you came from.
Fuck it. I can't get it to work. Sorry. Uh-oh. Cheech is on it.
You gotta go back to your corner.
You frustrate so easily.
Nope. I just don't like not having the right tools.
Adapt. Overcome.
No.
That's why you got fingers.
Speaking of tools,
Hey, Marty finally went live. Jesus.
speaking of tools,
Hey, Marty finally went live.
yeah.
What's up, Anthony?
Nothing. How are
Anthony,
you?
I'm out. See you guys.
Good, bro.
Run.
All right, we got a second feed from the Schlong Dong. What are you up to tonight, buddy?
I'm just still up here at camp. I'm going to see how long the internet connection will last tonight. Did pretty good last night here on my phone, so
Oh, you on the
got
phone
my fingers
again?
crossed. Yeah, I have to be. I'm just hotspotting to my laptop.
Yeah, it was good until it died, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not charging through the laptop. I didn't think about that until just a few seconds ago. I got to see what's going on with that. Unless my cable that's tethering it, something might be wrong because I don't see it on here right now. So, but when you're using your phone as the mobile hotspot, it sucks juice.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm perfect. So I'm up here in northern Nevada, and I was talking to a guy today who's new into bourbon. So I wrote down your channel, Adam, and Bourbon Battalion, ADHD Whiskey, My Bourbon Journey, a couple of others, and said, hey, you need to come on. And I says, if you're interested, he says, well, I don't know much about bourbon. I go, we don't care. I says, there's a group called Livewire Whiskey. I said, they're on Sunday night. I said, go and subscribe. And I said, you can participate or you can just listen into the chat. I go, nobody cares what your level of knowledge is. I said, that means nothing. I go, you may be perfectly fine sitting there drinking your Jack Daniels or Jim Beam and you want to discuss it. I go, nobody cares. I go, so feel free. So we'll see. I'll probably see him again tomorrow. So I'll talk to him, but you never know who you're going to meet, you know?
Yeah. Totally, man.
Who'd you monk to get that, Jim?
Is that Irish?
No, this is London Scotch, and I don't know which thing about this bottle irritates me more: the fact that I got suckered into buying it because it was in a glass case at a store, the fact that it is a pain in the ass to pour. Because if you look in the top there, it's
dude,
and it sucks to pour.
that's like the top of my.
Shake it.
Yeah, I have a Jameson 175 that has one of those things in the top. It's like, what the hell is that?
Well, that makes sense because that's probably they're assuming that a 175 is going to end up at a bar.
No, I want to bottle chug that thing, dude. Just joking.
I think this is the first time I've
Seems
poured this
pretty,
in over a year.
I don't blame you. Seems pretty mellow there at Shane's place, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
got
think
bourbon
tonight's a
Italian
mellow
sitting there.
night for sure.
Yeah.
Last night was not mellow. It was
No.
It was
Mm-mm,
like
not at all.
80s rock, an 80s rock music video. What's up,
So
Donald Rance?
Mhm.
Welcome in, buddy.
should we tell Shane that his Wi-Fi is utter garbage, or just enjoy the slideshow?
Yeah, Marty's live now, but
Yeah.
you guys want to hang out? We'll just stay over here.
Yeah, I thought Marty was popping on here.
No, he said he was gonna go live, but everybody was like just sitting there waiting after the other stream ended, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Let's get this live rolling before everybody's like, all right, I'm done.
Hmm.
Jen, you're not wrong. That's not an unpopular opinion. That's actually a very factual opinion. It's the stuff I bottle chug is stuff that I don't enjoy, like sipping on. Like it's like I'll bottle chug my Blantons because I don't like Blantons. I'll bottle chug Woodford Reserve because I don't sit there and enjoy and experience Woodford Reserve. So, Mike Stahl, on the other hand, will bottle chug fucking
Hey.
this
Boone's
guy right
Farm.
here. So, to each their own.
Hey, good day, Ken.
Hey, Mike Stahl, this is half your channel, buddy. If you want to jump in, I'm sure you've been sleeping for the last 5 hours or whatever since you got home. I'm a baller.
Yeah, okay, Stoll. How many bottles did you have to sneak through
Are you
TSA?
still drunk, bro? What the hell?
I think he's entered detox.
Yeah, he's I think he had a great time. That's what matters, right?
Yeah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Oh,
But
we're
for some
losing
reason, I thought he
viewers.
was staying until Sunday.
We're losing viewers. They're jumping on Marty's. We're competing head to head. Whiskey nose.
Trying to decide if I should say something in the chat over there, but I don't want to.
Hurry, Jim, take your shirt off.
Oh. What do I look like to you, Marty?
Yeah, that's right. Marty would do that.
Hmm.
And
I've
Bobby.
seen that picture. I wish I hadn't. Things that have been seen cannot be unseen.
Hey, the gunny wants to know what you're swirling there. I think he showed it already. Is it the scotch?
Oh, Steven? Yeah, I just put it down.
It's that bottle you just showed. You're all
Cannon's Deluxe 12-year-old.
When you got the gunny in the house, you know you're doing something right.
Oh, is that Bobby's brother?
Hey,
Wow.
Michelle, if you jump on live, you are the baller of this group. Just saying.
There's Chris. I think that's who that is. Right there.
Ludwig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chris.
Mhm. See the baseball logo on the back there?
Oh, they turned us.
At least tonight he's not cup checking, guys.
Is that what he was doing last night?
Yeah, he was running around cup checking people last night. I think he got stalled.
Jesus.
I got to go fill this thing up. I got to grab something.
Nah, you're good, buddy.
Yeah. Yep.
Michelle is a baller. Hey, I love Michelle as much as anybody. Got to get on screen, Michelle. Sorry. So I need to figure out what to pour next.
Doing that myself because I don't feel like pouring that again.
I think I'm going to go with a little Bardstown Discovery. Number four. Did I say group? I meant group.
I don't have my Discovery stuff up here. I'm going to have to bring some. But I do have my favorite.
Yeah, I was going to crack that Fusion you sent me, but it's lower proof, right?
No, it should be on there. Didn't I write the proof on there?
I don't think so. Nope, just says Bardstown Fusion number 2.
That should be like 100.
Yeah. I was gonna try it, but I've been drinking like the higher proofs.
Well, you'll like it because it has a good rye spice to it. Green apples. It has a rye spice, so on the mid palate, you're going to get that little bit of the spiciness or the burn, whatever you want to call it, like it was a higher proof. Darn it! I thought I wrote it on there. I only wrote it on the one, huh? I only wrote it on the one, I think. Darn it.
It's all right, man.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, you're good, Michelle. Enjoy your daughter. Enjoy that time for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a weekend where people are out. Of course, it's a holiday weekend. People got Monday off. They're camping. It's kind of that first weekend of summer, right, where you get out and start doing all the summer stuff. So
exactly. You got my dad set up in his fifth wheel, so
so does he live in it? Does he live in it half the year, or how does he do that?
He'll come up from Yuma and maybe spend a month and go back for 10 days and then come up for another month. But he had some surgery on his foot, so he's going back in a little bit because he has to go back to the doctors just for a checkup. So he's doing fine.
Nice. That's good. Nice, Ken.
I think you're going to be there a while then, Ken.
Yeah, you can edit
Shirt changes
stuff out of that.
And I think there were 13 bottle kills and 8 shirt changes.
Yeah, William, I can't wait, man. Can't wait for you guys to be here. It's going to be 2 weeks. I actually have to work up in Idaho next week, but it's going to be on the other side of the state from you guys. It's going to be on the Pocatello, Idaho Falls, Rexburg side. Then the week after, you guys will be here. We'll be having a good time.
So I looked into places up around Salt Lake to pull the trailer.
Yeah.
It's hard to find any place. And that KOA that's not far from you.
Yep.
They're almost, or they are at $70 a night. And most KOAs are 40, 42. But the price has shot to the moon.
There's not a lot of parks here in Salt Lake.
Well, but they're full. There is no, like that weekend is full. You know, was it the 11th? 6th is Sunday. Yeah. So the 11th and 12th. Yeah, everything is full. Even I looked up towards Ely, and we like to go up there. There's nothing really open until, what was it? Like late August for a small week, and then again in October. Other than that, June, July, almost all of August are blacked out. You can't even get a spot.
Wow.
There you go, guys. Some poor man's Pappy Blend number 2. Is that your number 2? Like you and Bobby put that together? Oh, so Pocatello. So I'm actually my cousin. So I got a lot of family that lives in Pocatello. I got my grandma there. I got a couple aunts, a cousin. So I'm gonna roll up on Saturday hang out with them for the day, barbecue and stuff, and probably hit a couple stores just to see what they got. And then on Sunday is when I have to go up to Rexburg and actually do some work up there. So, but I'm going to try and do a little hunting in Pocatello, see if I can stumble across something.
Hey, you never know what you'll find on the shelf up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I deliver up there to these stores we go to. And in Blackfoot, there's literally a liquor store like in the parking lot of the place I deliver to. So I've gone in there a couple times just to check it out, but they don't really have much.
Well, hey, you could walk in there and find a old granddad bottle of bond.
Yeah, they do have the bottled and bond, not the 114, but they do have the bottled and bond.
Just like I told you, they're scarce here on the shelf in Vegas. I picked up the last bottled and bond 100 proof the other day at Liquor Lineup when I popped in there.
Yeah,
and
you
apparently,
like that?
I didn't even open it yet. It's at home sitting on the shelf.
Oh, you picked it up, but you never tried it, huh?
Yeah, I know it's good. I just haven't opened it yet. You know, I just one of those things I got in there for $25. I said, what the hell? I might as well pick it up.
So Michelle, you are from Lewiston, Idaho, or you were born in Lewiston? Because I have family, I don't know if they still live there, but they did live there. That's pretty crazy. We used to what the hell was so we used to do family reunions up there in northern, like the panhandle of Idaho. And there was this lake we would go to, it was south of Lewiston, I think an hour or two. It's called Goose Lake. And there was also Horse Thief Lake up there that we would go to. What's up, Tim Evans? Cheers, buddy. Oh, Woodford store pick, huh? So I've only tried one Woodford store pick, and I don't know that I like them that much. But I'll check it out. Big League.
Big League Bourbon.
What's up, buddy? Big League, you going to be ready for tomorrow night? Maybe you can help me with a little problem I'm having. Big League.
Big League going to be your co-host tomorrow because Stahl was indisposed?
Yeah, Big League and Tito Ortiz, apparently.
If somebody can't go, let me know. I'm happy to step in.
Yeah? You down?
Yeah.
I don't even
As
know.
long as I'm not tied up.
I don't even know how to get a hold of you outside of seeing
Discord.
you in chat. So.
Ping me on Discord.
Discord, okay. Well, either way, just be available, and we'll just bring you
Planning
on
on
live.
it.
So yeah, here's a sneak peek. Since we're doing an after dark, I can do sneak peeks because there's not as many people in here. This is our thumbnail for tomorrow. Ooh, bullet barrel proof. Yeah, I would like a store pick of that for sure. All right, let me see if I can figure this out.
Oh yeah. We looked at this last night.
Yeah, but that was in a
Nice.
private stream. So this is on. Yeah. So it's actually Tito from Libation Exploration, but I had DC make the thumbnail for me.
And he put
he's like, I need a third, and I hit up Tito, and he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I'm like, all right, add Tito from Libation Exploration. He's like, I don't have any pictures of him. Do you think he would mind if I put Tito Ortiz? I'm like, nah, that'd be cool. Oh, Mike, did you just barely get back, dude? Damn.
Oh, jeez. My 3 shirts and 6 pops.
Hell yeah.
He just let the rest of his luggage back in South Carolina. I just need the whiskey and the shirt. Fuck the rest of it.
He should be able to bring most of that with him on a plane.
Yeah, you know, we didn't have any pictures of the real Tito, so we went for the next best Tito. I mean, Tito number 2. Adriana, you're welcome to jump back on. I mean, you ditched us last night, so
That's true.
you got to ride it out with us tonight. Yeah, Big League, I'll send that to you, bud. He left his pants? Well, yeah, I mean, after he shit him, he didn't want
to... yeah, that's not quite uncut, unfiltered, is it?
Yeah. Gotta let those suckers soak for a couple days. St. Cloud number 7, huh? St. Cloud 7 today.
I'm trying to decide whether to be impressed or to turn my nose up at you for buying such hoity-toity whiskey.
Yeah, Tim, that's right. It is still tasty, dude. It's an Elijah Craig. So I've made this point on Trev's stream last night in the chat. It's like, you know what? All Elijah Craig barrel proofs are good. Some just stand above the rest. You know, some are better than others, but there's not like a bad. There's not a worst, or because he was making the point. Oh, some, like, there's an order. Like, some just aren't good. It's like, or he wasn't saying that necessarily. He's just saying like there's a worst of the bunch. It's like, no, like they're all good. There's just some that stand above the others. You guys agree with that, or?
You know, one thing
I've never tried one that I didn't like, honestly, but I've tried some that I've compared against others, and I'm like, oh yeah, this one's better than this one, but I mean, they're both
exactly
great. So,
you know, every batch is going to be different, and everyone's tastes are different. You know, Elijah Craig generally is good, but are there some batches that just don't compare to the one previous? Well, of course.
Yeah, totally.
You know, we talked about Colonel Taylor, that the small batch versus the single barrel. Give me the small batch. I mean, it just is always consistently good and is a butterscotch bomb. So,
really?
Oh, yes.
So I've never tried the small batch. I did just pick one up.
Really?
Yeah, I just bought one. And I got a single barrel like a month ago.
I got a single barrel and I haven't cracked it.
Yeah, so I was curious how they would compare, but you always assume the single barrel is going to be a little better, possibly, right?
And it certainly can be, because it's a single barrel. But that single barrel, let's say it's barrel 1.
Yeah.
I got barrel 2. The two are nowhere the same. But the small batch is always consistent, always good.
E.H. Taylor, they're all, yeah, E.H. Taylor, they're all 100 proof.
Yep.
So you think about like 1792 though. So they're different proofs within there. So they got small batch and then they got single barrel, but I think the single barrel is a higher proof actually.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is, I can't remember.
Full proof. What's full proof? About 125, 121?
Yeah, 125.
Yeah, I knew something like that.
Look at this.
I have a bottle of that. Oh. What's that thing on your face?
It's an airport.
A diaper.
Oh, that's right. It's a diaper.
It's an airport.
Live wire, live on location.
There you go.
Mike made it home. All right.
Yes, yeah. I'm back.
I feel so
Well,
old making those jokes because nobody gets them.
That was something else. They were calling me Drew Carey all weekend.
Why?
They were.
I was like, you bastards.
Did you get to have some fun this morning at least before you had to go?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was. It's fun hanging out with everybody. Big league is, the big old softy. Although last night he wanted to fight me.
Oh, right on.
He looks at me. He's hammered. He looks at me. He's hammered. He goes, Stolly, I want to fight you so bad right now.
Did you just give him another drink and say, "Here, let's talk about it"?
And then he walks up and nutmegs Klein.
Didn't he get
And then-
you too?
No, I didn't get it. I got hit in the back of the hand hard twice with him trying to get me. Schlong kicked him in the balls.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
dude,
It was pretty fun though.
and that was the end of that.
Yeah, that
Why
was. Now I'm hoping my freaking suitcase didn't get broken down.
Yeah.
The
Back to come around, it's gonna be unzipped with no bottoms on it. What the fuck?
hey, read the screen, Stahl.
I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, let me read it to you. Will Zirk said, "Stahl, take that dick out of your mouth. Can't understand you."
Hey,
The Big League Bourbon said Mike Stahl. What the fuck?
he's apologizing all morning. He's like, "Did I really say that?"
What the frick? What the
He's
frick,
like, he wakes up. He goes, "I can't find any of my stuff." That was freaking Big League, dude. This morning it was funny, dude. I'm just saying, that liquid IV, you're onto some shit with that thing.
Yeah, I need to get me a lot of that right now, honestly.
I'll send one with the samples or bring it
Yeah.
out. Yeah, you need it bad, dude.
Shut up.
You fucking,
Shut up. Don't agree with me.
it,
God damn
it
it.
doesn't keep you awake, just so you know.
Hey, as
So
long
nice
as it puts me in a better
Yeah,
spot
this
next day.
suitcase
Or,
has 6 bottles in it,
Two.
and Klein's like, you can only put 6 in there. And so I had the 4 that Verdun got me, and then the 2 bottles from the Clamoring. You see the shirts?
yeah.
So 2 bottles from the Schlammering that everybody signed.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna donate this to freaking Shane, man. So I gave him that Clyde Mays cask strength 12 year.
Hey, Mike, if you get a chance tonight, can you put up that thumbnail for the stream tomorrow? Because I can't get it to work. It's saying it's too large of a file.
Yeah, I'll do it in the morning. I won't do it tonight, but
All
I'm
right.
still an hour away from home. How many people are on?
We got 18 watching.
Yeah,
Nice.
you have twice what Marty's got going on right now.
Must have really dropped off as soon as I got on.
I was just going to say, I think it dropped by 10 once you got on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you should have seen how upset Marty was that he had to leave yesterday morning.
I
He
can
was
imagine.
gutted, man. Yeah, he was gutted.
Hey, Chris Ledig says, "I'm the nicest." Stahl is actually telling you what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Chris. We also had a live feed you running around nut tapping guys.
And my record is intact. Other than Cheech, I'm always the first one to go to bed. And the first one up.
Yeah.
Hey, it made it, and it's still locked. It feels.
We can't see
just as-
nothing. Your video's been frozen for like 5 minutes.
No, your face
It's probably
is frozen.
better for everybody.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
know,
frozen.
Tim, Marty, I'll give Marty credit. He said he was going live first, but I was waiting for him. And then I set up the broadcast and let it sit for a few minutes. He still didn't start his live. So I'm like, fuck it. And I just went live, man.
Forget you, Marty. Oh, shit. You know what? I left my fucking cell phone charger. Excuse my mouth. I left my charger.
Dude,
We can't say to tackle your ass.
I always do that.
Damn it. Dude, I don't think I have a iPhone charger at home.
They probably sell them at the airport, dude.
Hey, don't tell me what to do. Hold on.
What's the mountains, Adriana? Yeah. When they went live at midnight, Bobby was still asleep. They did end up waking him up. I will not comment any further beyond that.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I'm
what's
going
up,
to wake
Welsh
Bobby
Tech
up.
there? Had
That's
your gallbladder removed.
Ooh, watch
Am
it.
I
Damn.
still frozen? Am I still frozen?
You're in and out. I'm sorry to hear that, Watch Tech Bear. I hope
We
you feel
can
better.
we can hear you, Mike.
Oh,
That's too bad, Henry. I was hoping you
I
could
am
jump on,
about
buddy.
to rip this face mask off like my wife when she gets home taking her bra off.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
thank God.
Just some
And the
drinks
stream
on
now
the
has to
plane,
be
Mike?
hidden.
And I'm like, I think it has like allergies and shit. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we got you. You're choppy AF, but we got you.
And it's rough, you know, because the flight attendants all flirt with me so hard. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I was like,
you first, Jim.
I have to make sure I flash that wedding band.
You gonna do a chug from for Woach Tech Bear?
You might as well get that bottle down.
Fine.
So Mike can't do a chug, Woach Tech. He's got to drive home.
I'll just pull the ball that I'm sipping from anyway. I'm sure Donald Rance is going to cringe.
I don't have anything that I would want to chug. It's all like barrel-proof shit.
It's all like really
Henry, that's for you, buddy. Feel better.
Class shit.
So are the guys in the cabana watching? Is that what's going on?
They were.
Ludwig and
then they.
Yeah, we had a live feed up for a minute of them, but now we just got a couple of them in the chat right now.
Well, they're a good bunch of guys, man. It was pretty fun. Like, it's nice that I think the cool thing, like in my opinion, is that we can start doing these things now that the shit's getting under control. You know, people are getting vaccinated. You know, just as things open up, you can go do this kind of shit. Although I'm telling you right now, flying and being on a 3.5 hour flight with a mask on is a bitch.
Yeah, fuck that.
I know people are always trying to get Jim Morris to wear a mask, but you know, whatever. Can't time me out now, bitch.
He's working on it.
My allergies are off. Uh-oh. I don't know what you just said, but uh-oh, Bourbon just texted me.
Yeah, I got you, Jim. I got him for you.
I can't time you out. You're a fucking wrench.
He's still talking.
Oh,
didn't even notice.
You fucked
We
up.
see you.
Dude, I gotta find my truck.
Go Habs, go. Go Habs, go, Jim.
Fine, Donald. Fine. I won't time you out, you goddamn Canadian bastard.
Wojtek Bear. Wojtek.
I would never time Jim Morris out, just for the record.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, dude. I watched you do it.
Jim Morris timed me out, but in fairness, he didn't know who I was when he did it. Now that I'm famous, just kidding.
In fairness, Stahl,
Infamous.
I had your back when Aiden Craig was talking smack about your wife, so.
Here's my truck. She's running already. She knew I got here. Hello, love. All right, I'll try to join back on in a minute again.
Put the phone down when you're driving.
Yeah, I'll probably just listen. I'm probably not going to join back up. I'll chat
James
with
Morgan. Steve Williams is the gunny.
Yeah.
He was
Hey, good
watching
night,
her,
Henry.
as we've learned.
All right. No more Mike Stahl. Finally. Whew.
So what's the over under on the podcast continuing after Greaves won the other night? Will was so pissed. Yeah, Will won. Greaves won. Excuse me, Greaves won on Thursday. Did I say Will? I meant Greaves.
Friday. It was yesterday, dude.
I just I thought it was
whatever
Friday.
fucking day it was.
Yeah.
Unless you're international, then maybe it was Thursday.
Nope.
Hmm.
I just know Greaves won and Will was really ticked off.
Hey, Adriana, what's the name for your Jeep? Do you have a name for it?
Well, I'm not surprised she has a Jeep.
Yeah, Tim Evans. This is the actual gunny right here. This is him.
That's right.
Yep, the gunny in the house. He's a Livewire Whiskey subscriber.
This is the first time I've seen him in chat, so that's pretty cool.
No, he's been. I think he's definitely in Bobby's chats here and there, and
Yeah.
I think he's been in ours a couple times too.
I don't catch too many of Bobby's streams,
Yeah.
which is not a reflection on Bobby at all. Bobby's cool.
No, it's because he's old and he does like a little happy hour before anybody's ready to do a happy hour.
Yeah. I love it.
Hey, what's
Good
up,
morning,
Jamie
bro.
Faye? Welcome in.
Jamie, welcome.
You think Grease is a genius? I mean, it seems like an act, honestly.
If anything, he's the Rain Man of the competition of Whiskey Tube. He's not a fucking genius. He just gets lucky.
Open kitchen pass. Sounds
That's
awesome.
right.
Yeah, total shit show, Tim.
I feel like even Matt was like,
Derek?
"Oh, that fucker won."
Jim, Sarek, is that the name of Spock's dad?
Yes, correct.
That's the name of her Jeep.
Yep. I saw.
That's awesome. And that just totally makes sense for you, Adriana. Like it
does.
Definitely solidifies that you're a nerd.
There you go. And that's Dr. Nerd now. Remember, get it right.
Doc Nerd.
I was just looking for that symbol, Ken. I was just looking for that.
Ken's got it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I had a brother that was a huge Star Trek fan growing up. He would watch Next Generation, like back when it was actually live or new episodes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was all into that. Yes,
Oh,
she
that
is.
sucks.
She just received her degree, actually. She is a new doctor. Yeah. I'm not too familiar with them, actually, the podcast. I know they do like the Whiskey Weekend and
Yeah.
do they, so is a lot of their stuff on YouTube or is it all through like a literal
I
podcast?
think it's mostly podcast.
Okay. Yeah, because I did get into a few whiskey podcasts because I'm a truck driver and it was an easy way to like consume content, but I never found theirs. I got the what is it? The one with what's his name?
I mean, in fairness, they have a YouTube channel that has content on it, but I don't know what the difference is between that content and the podcast. But they do have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. So they started the podcast, then got YouTube after. Got it. Yeah, Perry. This is my bourbon. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My bourbon
one,
podcast. He's cool.
Yeah, that's one that I listened to quite a bit. When I was doing like regional truck driving, but I gravitated toward the YouTube stuff though. Like I like the YouTube content a lot more.
Yeah, we noticed. Just do us all a favor and put your fucking phone down when you're driving. That's me want to hear you crash YouTubing while you were driving, dude.
Bruh.
Not cool.
We ain't got to talk about that. Some conversation going on in the chat that I'm not sure what's happening. Oh yeah, Caitlin got her, what's it, pharmacy doctor?
Mm.
I think Whiskey Mountain's got a doctorate either in Knob Creek or
molecular biology is what I think hers is in.
Oh, okay.
If I'm wrong, Adriana, let us know. But it's molecular biology, correct?
I was thinking Knob Creek or Star Trek.
Oh, believe me, she's probably got a PhD in Knob Creek or in Star Trek.
Yeah, I don't know where that was coming from, Jim. I don't know where that white noise was coming from. Is that why you were making that face?
Yeah. Was that stall in the background?
No, it sounded like it was when Anthony was talking, but then when he talked again, it was gone.
I'm enjoying this Bushmills. Good stuff.
Yeah, she's taking on cancer for sure. Hey, you could always get a second doctorate or maybe a third, Adriana. You're definitely experienced with the Knob Creeks. I got Marty's stream like kind of showing me. I got it on my phone here. He's not bringing anybody on live though. I'm surprised. He's just yapping away, dude.
He's got the gift of gab.
Yeah, that's something that Mike has that I do not have. So I'm more like Ken, where I'll just kind of hang out and, oh yeah, how about that?
Mm-hmm.
And then sit and read chat and chat with the people in chat.
Yeah, which brings me back to a joke that somebody made. I forget who it was. That if you had Barney, Stanley, and Bobby from Bourbon Battalion in a room all together, they would suck all the air out of it. It's Stephen Williams. I mean that in the kindest way possible.
Hey, you could be the first, Adriana. Oh shit! Do I want to bring this guy on or? Jesus Christ! I think I'm obligated.
Hey, who am I right now?
Bourbon.
Yeah,
Bourbon or Tony Two Toes.
Are you stopping at Taco Bell or something like that?
I'm gonna go to the Burger City.
Did you have to blow into a tube to get your truck to start?
Yeah.
You're definitely Bourbon.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, like hanging out with Bourbon, that dude is like always on the prowl for the next bottle, man. Like he's getting text messages, freaking notifications, like crazy, like constantly, all day.
He's just on his phone the whole time he was at freaking Whiskey Weekend.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. The guy knows how to find it. clearly they needed me there to have fun. They all said it was really boring, I'm sure.
Yeah, William, let's start taking bets, man. I'm just gonna tell you I'm gonna destroy her, but probably not.
On
I was
Whiskey
texting
Weekend?
Ben while he was down there, just because I could.
Oh, sorry, Stall. I gotta
especially when he
read
got ice.
when we're talking about a chat. I gotta read it to you. So William is wondering if we should start placing bets on the Battle of Utah.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
I thought the sports
We're
book
gonna need
in Vegas here have a line on that.
Yeah, I need Anthony to get into the sports book, see if we can get something put on the.
I think Mike put all the channel money on Adriana, so I'm kind of disappointed in that.
You got to throw it, bro.
Oh, Donald has a question here. So if there's a distillery that each of you guys have a PhD in, what would it be? I know for me it would likely be Middleton. That's a good question, man. That's an interesting. I guess you're basically just naming your favorite distillery.
I West.
Want me to go first?
Tell you, for me, it would be Smoke Wagon right now.
So MGP.
Bardstown would be the close second.
We're talking distilleries here, so Smoke Wagon would be MGP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're non-producing distillery, right?
Correct.
MVP.
Yeah, so it would be
They
MGP.
still are technically a distillery. They're just non-producing.
Correct. They don't produce anything.
I'd say Old Overholt, but that's Beams, so that doesn't really work.
It's hard with their blending, right? I'll tell you, one of the best ones I had all weekend was that fucking was bourbon that brought it.
The what?
Dude, that was really fucking good.
What was it? Say it again.
Did I lose you guys?
Yeah.
Speak, Stall.
And he's out. All right. Fuck that guy, by the way. So if we're talking like distillery, I mean, I gotta say, like, I'm a big Heaven Hill fan. I might go with Heaven Hill. If we're talking like a specific line, damn, that makes it harder. Like, yeah, some of that stuff MGP puts out is like amazing. Like the one that I talk about way too much, apparently, the Redemption 10-year. That thing's amaze balls. So, yeah, they contract distill with MGP. So technically, that's not a bad answer then. Is that what you're saying, Tim? Yeah, depends on the day and the mood for sure, man.
Yeah, I think Smoke Wagon is a fair answer since they contract distill as opposed to sourcing. So, yeah.
Yeah, so they like have it all contracted out ahead of time. Certain spots in the warehouse.
It just means they say, okay, here's the mash bill that we're working with. Distill that for us and send it back to us. And they go, okay.
Oh, and there is no more of that Redemption on the shelf, Adam.
Yeah, I know. I got Bourbon Hunting one for me.
They don't even have any more Total Wine.
Damn. Yeah, I might have screwed the pooch on not having you grab me another one.
I should have picked one up too because it was $10 cheaper. Total Wine's doing it for $99.
Did you ever get a single one?
What's that?
You got one, right?
I did not. I picked up. I forget what I picked up. I left that on the shelf. I picked up something else while I was there, but that was a little while ago when I picked yours up. But I've slept since then.
Same, Michelle. I can miss something
That's
there.
fucking redemption.
Excuse me?
No
He's out.
redemption.
He's
Yeah,
in
leave him
timeout.
right where he is.
He's in timeout.
Oh, that's right. I'm a wrench. I can time him out, right?
No, I took him off screen and timed him out. He's like, really, man? Really?
Thanks.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, Middleton is garbage and nobody should buy their stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody buy that shit.
That's right.
you
More
self.
for dollar rants.
But yeah, that redemption, that bourbon, that has me really annoyed because I cannot find it here for the life of me. There's like one store that I found that supposedly has it. But if you look at the website, it's like redemption 10-year high rye barrel proof bourbon. But if you look at the picture, it's clearly the rye bottle that I have. So it's like, okay, sure.
Hey, old man Joe,
Well, high rye.
unfortunately, I do not have a Jack in the Box near me.
Not on this coast.
Well, the high rye, Jim, is only about what, 30% or 35% in that bottle, Adam? Yeah. And that's what, 30 or 35%?
The one that I have,
Jim's looking at it right now.
his isn't the same though. His is
This
is
the
the
rye.
10-year
This is
high rye.
95.5.
yeah, that's the rye.
Oh, you've got the rye. It's different.
Yeah.
I thought you had the same one Adam does.
No,
I
it's
don't.
36% rye. So
Yeah.
I think that was somebody was
I knew it was
asking
something.
which redemption. This is the one I'm always hyping. It's the 10-year
Yeah, the 10-year.
barrel proof high rye bourbon.
So 36%.
So Jim has
rye.
the 9-year.
So
Yeah, Jim
this,
has the 9-year.
And his is a straight rye.
Yeah, his is
so
straight
this isn't
rye.
as old, but it's probably not far off. So this is MGP, and
Yeah.
it's 36.60
So same mash bill.
and 4. So
Yeah,
it's not far off.
you gotta get you one of those for sure.
I don't know a store out here that actually has it. Like I said, there's one store that lists it, but it says Redemption 10-year high rye barrel bourbon proof bourbon. But if you look at the picture, it's this fucker.
Yeah, that's the high rye 10-year.
So it's like,
Oh, so they pulled a.
I'm
they
not driving
pulled
3 hours
over
round
you.
trip for a question mark.
Hey, William, yeah. So I think that's kind of the idea. We're going to do a blind, and then they're going to have like questions, kind of like ADHD's thing. Other than the 30-second timer thing, we're just going to run through like some questions on the different samples that we try, and then I guess get points based on those. So. Fuck you, Mike Stahl.
Yeah, if you want mini tacos, go drive through the drive-through, asshole.
Yeah, that's right. Leave that one on there for a minute. Retail on that is $100, I believe, for the redemptions.
That's what I'm seeing it for now. We got it for 89, but they don't even have
I
it
think
anymore.
some places the retail shows as high as like 120, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have it. Like I said, Total Wine's doing it for 99.
Yeah. And no timer. We ain't playing that.
And Marty's in the chat. Marty,
who's
our,
this guy?
our
He's in
sincere
our chat
apologies.
while live streaming on his stream.
Mea culpa.
Hey, Marty, by the way, if you're listening to us, I wasn't going to do a stream, but your ass took too long to jump back on. So here we are, buddy, competing with you head to head. Oh, damn. 115. Yeah. I've seen those prices. Freaking Bourbon had it on the shelf for like 77. in New
Really?
York. Yeah.
Damn.
But it's disappearing. He's having a hard time finding it now.
Oh, it's good. It's damn good. You know, it's one of those things that it's just good.
Yeah, the person that turned me onto it was J-Pit and HBR.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Mike is the sole provider, possibly Stanley Wagner involved in that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just Mike, but you could be right about Swags.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you guys get home at a decent time, though, you can tune in, and we'll definitely have a good time while you guys are here. So, good looking bottle, that Redemption. Yeah, they fit nice in the hand for sure.
I do. I think it's a nice one.
And it's cool too. It's got a kind of like the High West, how it has like the bubble imperfections in there. I don't know if you can see that or not with my lights in the background, but
I see it because I know what I'm looking at.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
But when I first saw it, I thought there was something in the bottle itself or in with the boost. So when you pick it up, I shook it a bit like a snow globe because I didn't know what it was. But that's just how they make the bottle.
It kind of reminds me of a 1792 bottle, kind of that shape, you know? Except for it's more just like rounds on the top and then just straight down. You couldn't find the whiskey nose cast? That's good. You should be here anyway. Now somebody could post that in the chat. Whiskey Nose channel. I can, maybe. Nah, I don't want to. Hell, Jim Morris cut off the screen and then he's still in the fucking chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Snow Globe whiskey. Kind of like that Gold Slick vodka or whatever.
What is it called?
Is it Gold Slick? The one that has like the gold flakes in it?
Oh, Goldenschlager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. At least 30 plus years. That and Jägermeister. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. But I tell you what, no joke, it will cure a cough or give you one. But you take some Jägermeister when you got a good cough, you're not coughing. It's like Vicks Formula 44D, but times 10.
Yeah. Yep. Goldschlager.
Yep. That's what I thought it was.
All right, Adriana, get some sleep. Talk to you later. Donald, I don't drink a lot of scotch, honestly. I do have a couple, and I have drank some on Ken's stream a couple times, but it's not a go-to for me really ever. So
Glenfiddich 15 for me with that Malara cask, I think is what it is. Oh, it is just delicious. But it's only like 43 ABV. So, you know, when you're used to some flavors like in bourbon and rye and you have the scotch, you got to get something that has some flavor to it or a little more proof. But, you know, scotch is a definite acquired taste.
yeah, I'll have to look that one up.
It's about $75. So it's not bad. It's the 15 year. It's just, to me, it's just a good pour. It's just a good pour. That 15 seems to be the sweet spot for me. And then the other one I had is just a straight Glenmorangie, just an original.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get that for about $40. That's a good pour. That's a good pour. The one, if you can find it, that's a good pour in the Glenmorangie is the Tale of Cake. They're about I'm going to say maybe $120 for the bottle.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of reviews on that one.
Pardon me?
I've seen a bunch of reviews on that one.
If you can find it, it's a limit. I don't know if it's a limited release, but it was only so many. And so it's hard to find. I keep saying next time I find it, I'm going to pick it up. But yeah, I've walked past it too many times and picked up bourbon or rye or something like that because, oh no, I want that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, William was looking for that. Says he can't find that.
I saw it here, William. Well, in our normal haunt there, Adam Liquor lineup, a few weeks ago, and again, I bought something else because I lean more towards bourbon. There was something there I wanted, and what was it I picked up from there? Darn it! Yeah, that was a couple of weeks ago, and now it's gone. I was in there again this past week, and I'm like, son of a gun. But Tale of Cake's a good one. I'm not big into the peated. I've totally run the story about the Ardbeg.
Yeah.
But the Ardbeg, yeah, you can keep it. It just didn't do a thing for me, and I'm glad I got a taste of it. The presence of peat was just too much, so I got to get something a little lower. I don't mind it, but that was just too strong. I mean, that was like just the diving board going right to the high dive and jumping in. Yeah, no. Done with that.
Yeah, somebody mentioned Yugi. Look at this guy. All done on his side. He's on our side now. What's up, buddy?
Whew. Whole lot been going on, man, the last 45 minutes.
How'd you get that video recorded?
I got it done, I think. Jenny, I hope she can find it on the camera because I sure as hell can't. And it's one of the best ones I've done. So,
cool, buddy.
Yeah, then we did a little 45-minute live stream. Got some members, Patreon members in. Got some stuff taken care of. So,
nice.
Anthony, good to see you, everybody.
Hey, I wasn't really trying to compete with you, man. We just
No. I'm glad you carried on because I needed y'all to keep doing something.
Yeah, I was just trying to bridge some stuff, you know. Everybody was on that other live, and then it just went nothing.
Yeah,
for like
no worries.
20 minutes. I'm like,
man.
let's get something rolling here.
Well, it's funny because I was talking about some Redbreast stuff, and I you click on your links at the top, and I went over to just YouTube, and I saw you were going. I said, "All right, guys, we got to cut it off. We're heading over to Livewire." So, but I picked up a few subs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay. I'm up to almost 250. So
nice, buddy.
Anybody wants to sub that hasn't, please do. Don't mean to do a plug on your channel.
Anybody's not subbed to Whiskey Knows.
Yeah.
I believe Michelle posted your link already.
She did right before I got live. Yeah, Michelle did it, and Tim did too. He said cheers. Does Tim know he's a bottle winner?
Yeah, from last night.
I just want to make sure Tim knows he won a bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Jim, cheers, buddy. I've not ignored you. I just
no worries.
What's going on, buddy?
Cheers.
Hey, Mike, when you join. Message if you want to actually be on screen, Mike. I think you're just in there to listen. I'm not sure, but
Jamie, thank you for doing that. Thank you, Jamie.
Yep, Jamie subbed to you, bro.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we're 247. We're almost to 250.
Nice. Yeah, we just crossed the
200.
Pretty happy.
Just crossed 200.
Yeah, dude.
It's funny because I was in Knoxville at a concert. Some of our best friends, they write country music in Nashville, and we drove down to see their first show since goddamn 15 months ago since COVID. And Stahl called me. He was at the airport. And I was like, "Hey, buddy," I said, "You doing all right?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "That kind of depression has set in, to where we're not around everybody and whatever, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Hold on a minute. I'm going to check something." He goes, "Well, I'm eating dinner." I said, "All right, I'll text you in a second." So we got off the phone, and I looked, and damn, man, you crossed the 200 deal real quick. So that was badass.
Yeah. Yeah, that was way cool. Yeah, they were pimping it on Klein's stream, and I mean, he pushed us right over the hump, so that was cool. Yeah,
Dude, that was so hard for me to watch last night, knowing that I had to leave early.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That you
It
guys
was
are
bad.
well
It
like
was
that.
bad.
There's that
Hardenberg.
you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, this one's like a higher proof Ardbeg. It's a 54.2. It's really good at that proof. I know the peated is kind of an issue, but yeah, maybe try something like that, dude, to get into like peated stuff.
The only thing I got out of the Ardbeg was the iodine and Band-Aid taste.
Yeah.
A lot of plastic.
Yeah, but that's the peat. But now I can't remember if that's Highland or Isla, the region that it's distilled in.
Highland. It's Highland, isn't it?
See, Donald Rants, I do have some scotches. I just don't drink them a lot. I don't go to them a lot.
I don't either. I've got so much fucking good bourbon. I don't go to my scotches.
Yeah. I was
That's
telling you
my
about
Irish
that today.
whiskey.
They're like, what's your favorite, whiskey to go to? I'm like, bourbon. I mean,
Yeah.
I have some good ryes, but I'll skip up a good rye for certain bourbons every day,
Sure.
Some people can drink the heavy peated and dive right in and not have a problem. I mean, I can't. I'm going to have to, go to the kiddie pool and then, work my way back up into it. But, 30 plus years ago, I liked Scotch. And again, I still say it, a good everyday table Scotch, Dewar's White Label. It's blended, but it's just good everyday, consistent table Scotch. Now, they do have some 8 and 25 plus year expressions in Dewar's. They just have recently come out with it. I haven't tried those, but I've tried the Portuguese. I think it's the Caribbean, and one other one in that Mezzanara cask, and you can keep that one.
Yeah, I think it's Islay that you were talking about earlier. But I have a heavy peated 10-year, I guess it's 10-year Bercolade Port Charlotte.
Wow.
And I have that just to knock people on their ass, just to be honest. I mean, somebody comes over and they're like, hey, we're doing Irish whiskey or we're doing, Kentucky bourbon, whatever. And I was like, have you had any good heavy peated Scotch? Well, no, what's that? And I'm like, okay, hold on to your britches, because this is going to damn make you fall over and think you've had everything until you taste this. And, of course, the expression is, holy shit, how can you drink this? And I'm like, a little bit of water and take it for what it is. That's just my take on it,
Yeah, with peated, I think it goes one of two ways. Either goes, holy shit, this is a great whiz, or how the fuck do you drink this?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's that I'll have that bottle for 15 years because I don't go. I mean, I'm like Adam. We've got so much great American whiskey that's just one that I can't break out the Port Charlotte other than maybe Whiskey Crusaders and have a really good conversation with somebody about it. But I don't know enough about the notes to make any sense anyway. So I'm rather just do what we're doing, and keep it right here. So I'm okay without it. I bought it because I had the opportunity, and that's just the way it worked.
Hey, welcome into 60 Hertz. He just said Pete won him over to spirits. Like, that brought him into spirits, basically.
Yeah, Jamie said Bercolade 10-year Port Charlotte is lovely. I agree. I do. I like it. But at least once a month, I'll do a huge dram of it. I really will,
Yeah, Ben Demon Hunter, welcome in also.
Yeah,
I saw your post, man. So you're a big Pete guy. That Yugi, man, like, that's one that I actually sat there and like gave it a chance and tried to experience it, and I really liked it, honestly. So I got the Ardbeg 10, and I tried that first, and it was just like nothing to me. Like, it was just like nothing special. Like okay, whatever, I'll give it a chance, but I didn't really enjoy it. And then I tried the Yugi, and that was way more, like, you get way more flavor outside of the peat in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I see some new names here. Whiskey Pilgrim, Donald Rance.
There you go, Donald
Yeah,
Rance.
that's
Liquid
awesome,
Viagra,
man.
buddy.
Ha!
So
Yeah,
JD
here,
Bourbon
man.
approach.
Okay, I'll if that's the way that works, I may have to take a big chug tonight.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, there's my man DH in the house.
That sucks, Ben. Sorry, man.
So JD Bourbon approach mentioned Edward Hour
1319 Shelby, yes, sir.
Belican Blaken 10, which is peated Highland Scotch, which if you've had peated Isla and peated Highland are totally
Two
different
different things.
animals.
Correct. Yeah, I didn't like the Wee Beastie. I had the Wee Beastie.
It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
No.
Yeah, I think
And
that
like I said,
Yugi,
then I went into the Ardbeg.
that Yugi
and yeah,
is
that
more
just-
complex for sure.
Yeah, that was
All right,
just
so pick my next four. Is it going to be blended Scotch or is it going to be this bastard?
I'll go with a blended Scotch. Don't stop.
No, dude, let's do a
Do
mix.
the Jack, man.
Did you hear the mix the other night? Somebody
What
was.
was
These are
it,
both
Adam?
I think it was it Tito? Was mixing the JD barrel proof with some kind of rye.
Why would you mix anything with that?
I didn't.
Oh
I
yeah,
missed
yeah.
that.
Who was that?
It was a couple nights ago, right?
Yeah,
So I've got one vote for the Scotch. I've got one vote for the JD.
JD. Yeah, I'd like to try one of those.
I
Shelby.
think Marty voted the JD. I think Adam voted the JD. I think Anthony voted the Scotch.
Hey, what's up, Richie Z?
I think the
Mike
JD's gonna
is-
win.
Do you see where Mike just made the comment?
Mike is en route to his house right now,
So
and
shut up.
he's in the chat saying shit like this.
Yeah, I mean, I said something. I told him he'd been at Shane's on his way home from Shane's, and he told me to suck it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you can't have talent, you know. Adam, we got to make that happen next time, buddy.
What's that?
Shane's.
Oh, for me? Yeah, dude. So I think the next one's either going to be at Stahl's house or at Klein's house.
Well, Klein said Klein had a couple drinks last night during the stream, and he's like, I got to start on the Garage Mahal. So I don't even think he started. My God, if you have to pay $18 for a fucking 2x4, I wouldn't start either.
Hey, Shelby. I did try that the other night, and it's good. It's really good.
Shelby, this is the bourbon. I don't have the fucking rye.
Oh, you know what he blended it with? I think he blended it with like a Willet 4-year, or
No,
he
he's
blended
right.
it with some type of rye.
Shelby's right. It was Old Ezra 7. I remember.
07.
No. Somebody else was blending JD Barrel Proof, not the rye, just JD Barrel Proof, with a rye and making something that was like pretty good. I'm pretty sure it was Tito that did
It was Tito. It was Tito because I did a Knob Creek rye store pick, but that was after Tito did his.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't live, so it was Tito.
Okay. And Jim's out.
I'll be right back.
You're good.
Trying to
bud.
open this fucker.
Anthony, I hope you had a good week, buddy. I haven't talked to you this week.
yeah. I'm up here at camp.
Hey, you guys,
Okay.
you guys chat for a second. I'm gonna go take a whiz.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I'm up here at camp. Be up here for a little bit more. Got my dad's fifth wheel, I think, situated now, and I just got to get the pressure relief valve on his water heater replaced. But I told him, I said, I got to get the
No,
I got to get the socket that goes over it to turn it. I tried to put a nice big pair of channel locks on it and turn it, but I couldn't get enough English on it and the angle. So I said, just go to Amazon, order it. When he pops back up here in about 2 weeks, I says, I've got one. I says, we'll pull it out before you turn the stuff on and put the new one in, because I put a new drain plug in with a anode for him, and but the pressure relief is still dripping. So I said,
Yeah.
we'll just get rid of it.
I know you said camp.
$15.
I just want, and you don't have to say nothing. I just want to ask you, because I know you're in Las Vegas. Where's camp that you're talking about? And if you don't need to say, it's okay.
Well, it's northern Nevada. It's about 160 miles north of Vegas.
So are you heading towards Reno that way, or?
I am not. So I'm 1 hour west of Cedar City, Utah.
Okay.
So I'm skirting the border. So Reno would be more towards the California side north, and Reno is about a 6 to 7 hour drive for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to put these back on the shelf before I do any more damage.
Oh, yeah. Hey, old man Joe, I'll be over if there's some bourbon and cigars involved with some tiny tacos.
Hell yeah.
And yes, I've been to Tonopah, old man Joe.
Tehachapi and Tonopah?
There used to be a military base in Tonopah during World War II, and I think that was where they trained like B-52 or B-24 crews. The base isn't there anymore, but they just did a thing on that not too long ago.
Yeah, Michelle Lynn, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it. His wife Frankie does want to come, so hopefully we'll see them out here. I'm kind of worried to meet him in person for the first time, honestly.
Yeah.
Did he try to kiss you on the lips, Marty?
Yeah, he if there's a way to attach, I tell you what, if you go to Whiskey Nose on Facebook, you'll see some pictures, and they're quite creepy. And Stahl has a picture of me that he can hold at ransom.
Yep.
Dude, I received that in the middle of the night. I woke up the next morning to that. I was like,
You've seen it, Marty.
what in the
You've seen
hell?
it.
I'm sorry.
It's what it is, buddy.
You're having a good time.
I mean, when you've had that much Old Carter and Michter's 10-year and Midwinter's Night Dram and yeah, I tell you what's awesome. I tell you what was so freaking cool was you had whiskey people there that we knew that there was other great things that existed outside of Pappy Van Winkle. Okay.
Oh yeah.
The Blansons.
Yeah, I mean, just everything that's outside of the freaking chase, okay, that's there. And so Bourbon got there, and he had a Beavis and Butthead shirt on. And I said, oh, my God, it's Dan and Sean from Bourbon Junkies. I didn't know they had their own Beavis and Butthead shirt. He laughed because, I always thought Sean looked like Beavis. I'm just, yeah. So nobody has to say anything. That's okay. Anyway, that's your chance to laugh, Jim. Come on, Jim. Waiting on you. Yeah. Yeah.
I should laugh. I think I saw that photo of you at least 3 times last night, and every time I was like, ah!
That's what I'm pouring. That's what I'm pouring next, Daniel.
What's your proof, or what's your alcohol by volume on that one?
Yeah, mine's lower than yours. I'm only at 68.5.
Yeah, this is 70.3. Lord God. But anyway, I don't remember what the like I was talking about.
Your picture,
Yeah, so
Beavis and Butthead.
Do it.
yeah. So I don't know. Me and Burbin got to talking and stuff, and everything that was there. So Burbin, Shane had Pappy 15, and that's like my big bottle here is a Pappy 15. As soon as Ben sat down, he's like, "What do you want?" And he goes, "Let me try that." So Shane poured him a big dram of it. After about 2 or 3 minutes, we're all sitting there watching, Burbin drink it, and he goes, "I don't understand what the hype is." We're like, exactly. It's good stuff, but there's so much better stuff behind it. Yep. Adam knows what I'm talking about. We've talked about it before on my stream and on Livewire. There's so many other things that are so great behind it that you don't have to chase this garbage anymore. And I had stuff this weekend at Shane's that are so much more reasonable in price. They may, Jim and Anthony and for me and Adam and Mike and everybody else, they may be hard to get because of the region we live, but there's still a chance. So I'm done with Pappy. I'm done with a lot of this freaking garbage that I chase. And this weekend meant more to me with the friendships and all that stuff, but I learned so much about what quit looking for. Does that make sense? Quit looking for this. So I don't know. I mean, I picked up 3 bottles of this stuff today. 2 of them were DC hollered at me this morning. I picked up 2 bottles for DC and 1 for Shane.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Those hazmat ones are
$79 a bottle. I grabbed it.
Yeah, those are cool to get.
If anybody else wants one, I'll be happy to go get you another one.
Yeah, Daniel H. That's only like 10 proof higher, dude. Do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Do it. Hey, Donald Rance was asking you about Red Breast 12 and 15.
Whiskey Nose, I saw that you put away some Red Breast 12 and 15. What do you think?
He thinks the 15 is the best overall.
Yeah, the 15 has got a lot more oil and thickness on the palate than the 12 does because of the age statement. But one of these days, Donald, I'm gonna have the 21 or the 27 for sure.
Hey, Daniel, I'll tell you, it does not drink at that proof. Like, it's not going to taste like it's that proof, but it will have an effect like it's that proof. Like, if you drink too much of that stuff, dude,
you're going to know it.
You'll be done for.
You'll be putting from the rough with a damn 7-iron.
Yeah.
Tim Evans said, if you get the Pappy, drink it or trade it. Usually don't find Pappy, so please take it if offered. Yeah. Tim, I'll tell you what, I've done. I've had everything on all the Pappies, and I'm not speaking for the other guys, but I think this is just my opinion. I've had them all. The 15-year, in my opinion, is the best, and because 15 years is enough in a fucking barrel. Pardon me. It's enough time. And by the time you start doing the evaporation and the angel share, there's not enough left. So what you're paying for is what's left in the barrel. And that's a lot of money. But there's so many other things out there that I think people ought to go after when they can. I don't know. Jason C. Mash and Drum did a I can't remember what it was, Adam. It was a blind about a month and a half ago, and he had 23 and a 15 Pappy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the 15 Pappy is what.
And I sent him a text. I texted him as soon as he started, and I said, here's how this is going to go down. 23 will be last. 15 will be first. He texted me back, and he told me because I was effing crazy. That's exactly how it went down.
And it was.
It was exactly how it went down.
As someone who's never had any of the Pappies, every time I've heard anybody do a blind on them, the Pappy always loses.
Jim,
time.
I'm telling you, it's not worth it, man. It's just a damn bottle with a label and a background.
Which is why I don't bother chasing it. I mean, for my money, I like chasing the weird shit that everyone goes, what the hell is this? I'm like, it's MGP. That's all I know.
It doesn't matter if it makes you want to damn if it makes your pung tongue fall back on your lollygigger and your pistol gets sprung, that's good enough.
It is. It is. That's exactly what I say.
Tim Evans, you're dead on it, buddy.
So yeah, Donald Rance. I have the Redbreast 12 cask strength, and I really, really like that bottle. I've never tried any of the others.
Adam, I've got 2 more, and I can send you a sample. I've got the 15 and the orange label Latusa. I can't ever say that right.
Mike, I haven't opened it yet.
Is he talking about Blue Spot or?
Yeah. Still unopened.
Yeah. I love the color of that, man. Look at the color of that.
It's nice and dark.
Donald Rance knows about this bottle. Pretty sure he had one hand delivered in somebody's prison wallet.
Look at what Bourbon said. Bourbon, you're welcome to chime in on Livewire Whiskey. I'm just inviting you in somebody else's page, but you're still
Here's
a
Michelle
badass.
Lynn. Good night.
All right, Michelle Lynn. Have a good night.
Yeah, Michelle, I've got your bottle going out Tuesday to the winner that we talked about earlier. So it's I've been out of town for a while, but I've got that ready to roll for your winner for their 200 plus subs.
Yeah, cheers to you and William.
Yep.
Yeah, William, thank you, buddy.
Jumping on.
William. Good
Have a
to
good
see
night. Yeah, that Blue Spot, Daniel. Yeah, I never would have had a chance at one if it wasn't for Mike. He luckily scooped up a few of those early on and was able to help me get that.
Now I'm covered up in yellow and Blue Spot here.
Yeah.
Or is it yellow and green? I think it's yellow and green.
Probably green, yeah.
It's green. Green's the lowest year, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Green, yellow, blue, red. I'm trying to remember how it goes. Donald, maybe you know.
Oh, we're talking about the spots?
Yeah, which spots they are, Jim? I can't remember which way they went.
Green. There's 2 finished greens. Chateau Montelena and Louisville Barton. Red, yellow, yellow, red, and blue.
Okay.
Who are you asking this to? What the hell? I just told him that I hadn't tried it yet, and now he asks Livewire Whiskey.
Stall. Go home.
Oh, is he asking like the community? Like, hey, everybody, how did you like the blue? Yeah, Blue Spot's 7-year. Old man
Yeah,
Joe.
it's 7 year, but it's cask strength, old man show.
Cask strength and
Hey, Adam, click Daniel's response right there. I think he nailed it for me.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's ignoring the 2 finished green spots, which Chateau Montelena is around, and you can find it. Yeovil Barton. Good luck.
yeah, that's totally true.
Hey, Jamie Faye, if you see any of the Knob Creek single barrel store picks, you may want to try them. That right now is me and Jenny's go-tos. They're under $60 a bottle. I bought one today in Knoxville, and I just did a video a minute ago, and it was $39 a bottle. For the money, you're not going to beat the 120.
Well, that bullet she's working on, that as far as I'm concerned, that's a decent pour.
Yeah, my thought. I kind of mentioned it just to Anthony, just to let the cat out of the bag. The bullets, the 10-year and stuff like that. Anytime I get a hold of it, my father-in-law takes it right then. He loves bullet. You know,
Especially when you're buying.
well, yeah, that's okay. But he makes it up to me.
That's right.
So that's okay.
He invites you over for supper once in a while, right?
He does, and he lives literally a 3-wood away from me. So
A 3-wood. I didn't think you're that good of a golfer.
yeah, it paid the bills for a long time.
Or
Yeah, so he's about 230 yards away. He actually found the condo that we're in now for us. So
Nice.
yeah, I have the only whiskey room in a condo in America.
Hey, I got out golfing today, Marty.
Oh, did you? All right.
First time this year.
If that's what you want to call it, he played the game.
Mike, it didn't take 5 minutes. You didn't hear me say it the first time, bro. Told you.
He did, Mike.
yeah, just highlight Donald Rand's comments. He's pretty much detailing the whole line.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you have a question about Irish, ask Donald Rance. He knows everything.
Yeah, red, 15-year, finished in ex Marsala cask. Oh shit! I think I have a red sample.
That fucking Leopold Barton. I've heard so many good things about that the green spot, Leopold Barton, and it is impossible to find.
Hey, Adam, I think y'all picked up like 60 subs this week.
Oh yeah,
You're at 202.
red spot, 15-year, 92 proof sample.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we picked up close, 15 to maybe even 20 almost.
I tell you what, Jamie, 15 years hard to beat. I think when you exceed the 12-year on the Knob Creek, the peanut flavor kind of disappears and you get a little bit more of the wild cherry notes. That's just me speaking. But I love that stuff. I thought, like I said earlier, Knob Creek and Bullet were made for bars to put it in their wells to just mix drinks. But damn, was I wrong.
Yeah, Daniel, I think as long as it's hazmat, it'll just carterize that little cut you got there, bud.
Jimmy, what are you drinking? You told me earlier, but I can't remember.
Holy crap, that's hot.
The JD barrel proof.
Whew,
Oh, yeah, man. Single barrel?
Hey, what's the proof on yours, bud?
132.9.
Ooh, that's a high one.
That's a delicious little drop.
Mine's only 127.1.
Interesting. The only thing I have that's nearly as hot as this is Alberta Premium, which is
Let's see what mine
133.
is.
This doesn't burn nearly as much as that does. That shit is like a fire in a bottle.
Shoot, 128.
What's the other one?
Alberta Premium cash strength.
Oh, and it doesn't, or the JD doesn't.
That
burn
shit is
much.
like fire in a bottle. This, it's got a little fire kick and then.
Yeah, because you're getting the rye plus the proof on that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Joe. Well, hey, that's apples and oranges, but I dig it. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad you agree. Means I'm not a total idiot.
Right, Donald Rance.
Hey, who said that?
Irish whiskey Yoda over here.
Hey, Anthony, did you get called out for your favorite whiskey?
Yes.
Okay. How you doing on that?
Oh, my God, like a fart in church.
Like a turd in a punch bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm actually working on it. I'm working on the video end now. I ran into some problems with my camera. So I talked to Mike Stahl just a few days ago before he took off on his trip because I know what he's using. And I wanted to ask him what his opinions were. And then he knew what some of the other tubers were using. So I was like, okay. So anyway, I still haven't quite made up my mind, but it looks like I'm leaning more towards the Sony. Not 100% sure, but I'll probably pick something this week.
See you, Mike.
Mike, thanks, buddy. What a pleasure this week was to get with you, man.
Hey Daniel, what bottle are you talking about there?
Oh, that he's disappointed in?
Yeah.
The Alberta Premium. The
Okay.
batch, the second batch, the 66%, which is the one I have, which neat is dill and a rye spice and proof burn, and that's it. And if you add a little bit of water to it, which I just did a little while ago, you get kind of like a sweet rye and a little bit of spice, and that's it. At the moment, I'm a little bit for all the the hype that Jim Murray gave it. I'm kind of underwhelmed at the moment.
Yeah. How far down in the bottle are you?
Not very far, admittedly. I've only
Did you get
I've
it
only
past
had
the
2
shoulder?
pours.
See if it opens up, maybe, huh?
I hope so.
Yeah, you might have to add a little more of that glass and let it get to the shoulder a little bit less.
Yeah, I
Richie
mean, I have to
Z,
say, right
you're
now
kinda-
between that and the
working
JD,
tonight,
this
buddy.
is the neck pour on the JD, and this is better.
Richie Z's kind of lurking tonight. I've seen him in here, but he hasn't been commenting other than just here and there. So it's all right, Richie. You can sit back. You don't always have to blow up the chat, buddy.
I'm going to end up calling the light. My phone is not going to be able to keep it up. I think it's this cord that's not allowing it to charge, because when it's tethered, it should charge also. But anyway.
Yeah, keeping it up, that's an issue, man, for sure.
Well, not at my age, thank goodness. But anyway, great talking to you all. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Same
Cheers,
time,
man.
same
Thanks
bat
for coming
channel.
on, buddy.
Guys,
Anthony,
take
thank
it
you,
easy.
buddy. Love
Yep.
you, man. Thanks for everything.
See you, bro.
Talk
Cheers,
to you.
Anthony.
Okay, buddy.
All right. We're like
We need Old Man
Almost-
Joe on again, man.
almost 2 hours in, and I've only done one bottle chug. That's great.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
We need Old Man Joe to come on. He was on last week, man, or Tim Evans was on night before
Old Man
last.
Joe or Tim Evans or both.
Or Richie Z would be awesome.
Dude, it's after midnight Utah time. Like you could totally
Almost
jump
3
on.
a.m. here.
Nobody
Yep.
gonna see this.
you and me both, Marty. It's about 2:30.
All right. If I get guys saying that they'll come on behind the scenes, so if we end the broadcast, if I get 2 of those 3 to say they will come on, then I'll end the broadcast and we'll do that.
Well, you know I'm around.
Donald Rance, you can come on, buddy.
Yeah, DR, come on,
Yeah,
man.
Daniel, I've heard the same thing about the Alberta.
Hey, I tell you,
55 was much better. And,
Jamie Faye, come on. Talk
I
to
think
us.
you're going to get Donald Rance. He's still recovering from his second COVID shot.
Oh, good night, Old Man Joe.
Yeah,
Man,
Old Man
Joe,
Joe, you're
cheers,
awesome,
my
brother.
friend.
Thank you, man, for everything.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
right,
Daniel,
Tim.
I did send you some of that Obtanium. And you liked it better than that one, huh? So I worry about that sometimes with those sample bottles. So I don't know if I told you yet, Daniel. You sent me that Angel's Envy cast strength, and I think that particular sample bottle might have had an issue with it. So you sent me a few good ones in that sample pack, and that was the only one that was like, I didn't know what was going on with that one.
Cheers, JD. See you around.
Cheers, JD.
Yeah, Donald, you're good, man. JD, see you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Hang in there, Donald. It'll only get better.
Dropping like flies around here.
Still got 14. You're doing okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, we're all right.
So, yeah, tomorrow night we're going live at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, so 10 Eastern.
Okay.
Not
It's okay,
YouTube
Jamie. It's
presentable.
cool. Oh, shit.
Amy, do we look YouTube
Yeah,
presentable?
look at us. I'm on a
Honestly.
second.
Jamie, have
on.
you seen who's on here? Trust me, we don't bite.
I'm on standby to drive a cab. So, you know.
Yeah, Daniel, it did have an off flavor. So
I didn't know you were Danny DeVito.
So I was talking about it on one of Ken's streams when I tried it, and Shane Long was on there, and he asked, like, he nailed the note, dude. It's like baby powder, and he's all there's an issue with some sample bottles where it ends up with this bad flavor, and it ends up being like baby powder. And I'm like, dude, it's totally, but that's what it is. It tasted chemical to me, but he's like, yeah, it's baby powder. I'm like, yep, you're right, dude. So I don't know what happened, but that one sample didn't turn out great. All the other ones were fine, though.
Well, what happened, do you think, Adam?
Honestly, I think it might just be an issue of, like,
they didn't wash
sample bottles when you order them. Like, you should probably just wash them out with hot water or something.
I would say, I don't care if it's brand new or not, wash the sample bottle out before you use it, period. Because that way you guarantee it is clean when you start.
Yeah, that's what he's getting on this one is freaking baby powder.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel. Oh.
Yeah, so that might be a bad sample bottle, dude. So maybe don't judge it off of that.
Jimmy Faye, no. Clean spot is not like baby powder.
No, Jamie. We're talking about, like, samples that we send each other. Some of these sample bottles, for whatever reason, like, there's either a chemical or something in them or something that just gives the whiskey an off flavor like that.
If I had to hazard a guess, it's something that they're using to sanitize the bottles when they manufacture them. That's not getting completely washed out. So like I said, if it's new or not, wash the fucking thing out. Make sure that when you go to pour your sample into it, it's clean.
You could do that 60 hertz, but some of these samples we're pouring, that's not something you'd want to, like, pour in and just dump. Drain pour.
Yeah, I think 60 hertz is Richard Patterson in disguise.
Washing your sample bottles with hot water or something.
Daniel, I promise it didn't.
Yeah, Daniel, I asked Mike because you sent us those samples at the same time. I'm like, did that Angel's Envy taste off to you? And he's like, no. Like, all right, I guess it was just mine. So, just the way it goes sometimes, man. I'm still sipping on this. I haven't even hit the light whiskey yet. I'm still on this freaking Bardstown. Have you tried those, Jim? The Discovery series?
I have not. They're not out around me. They don't have any distribution up here.
Hey, Jim, do you have an opinion on that, on what Jamie said?
Glendalough, yeah. So, Glendalough is a fairly recent Irish distillery. I'm sure Donald can comment on that if he hasn't fallen asleep. But they're one of the newer Irish distilleries. Some of the distillate is sourced from Cooley. Some of it is their own. It depends on the bottling. I believe the double barrel is sourced. The pot still is their own. The 7-year and 13-year are sourced. If you can get it for a good price, absolutely take the punt on it. It's good stuff. I've tried the pot still. The pot still is excellent for what it is. It's a little young, but it's pretty good. The 13-year Mizunara I have, but I haven't cracked yet. I've heard a lot of good things. And I have the double barrel, and I haven't opened it yet. But again, I've heard good things. So I would say if you can get it for a good price, take the punt.
Yeah, good night, Donald Rance.
Donald Rance, good night, and I hope you feel better.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Daniel, you don't have to, man. It's cool. I appreciate it, buddy, but maybe down the road when we do another sample swap, like, you don't have to rush out a sample of just that, you know? All right, just poured some light whiskey.
What, Obtanium?
Yep.
Is yours, you told me earlier, Adam, is it lighter than mine on proof? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about 10.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to tell you something. I forgot what it was now. Something Shane said. Damn it.
Oh, there you go, Jamie. Go Habs, go.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what I was going to tell you. We had, I don't remember, the podcast or somebody on. It was the podcast. I don't know if it was the, it wasn't because I was back home last night when they did the ADHD whiskey challenge, and Grease won.
Yeah.
And Shane Long had something on his bar, something about going to Whiskey Weekend. And I asked him about it. And I said, so what did you think about Grease? And he goes, I called him out on his shit. I said, what? And he goes, well, I can't remember how the interaction went, but he either knew Shane or Shane said something to him. And he kind of stayed in character. And Shane told me, he goes, I looked at him, he goes, dude, do you ever fucking let up? He flat out called him out right there. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And Shane goes, forget it. I thought that was just freaking badass.
Nice.
Can you, sit down here. What are you doing?
Yeah, Richie, it's so I'm not good at like naming off like certain notes. I mean,
Fire.
there's kind of like an apple. There's kind of like an apple on the nose, but I mean, it's so sweet. Like the Obtaniums that I've had, like they're really sweet.
Adam, the ones I had, I got a lot of apple. I got apple notes for some reason.
Did you?
I did, and I don't know if that's even on the planet, but the two that I've had that are different proofs, I've always got apple.
Yeah, and then on the palate, it's like just it's just like so sweet. It's like candy, you know?
Yeah, candy apple or something. I don't know. I'm just, I for some reason get an apple.
Oh, Daniel, it's good, man. I just wanted to let you know, like, I had talked about it with a couple guys, but no, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like an issue with the actual, like that's what the whiskey was like, you know, kind of thing. But it happens, dude. No big deal. I'll definitely try it at some point, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, I have to give Tim Evans some credit because I won a sample plate from him. I think he was on one of HBR. Was either one of your streams or one of HBR.
It was ours, I think.
Yeah, I think it was your streams.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 weeks ago, and it didn't make it here. It got rejected, and apparently it's being sent back. And he's gonna resend it to me via FedEx with some extra sample. So he's a solid dude.
Nice. Yeah, Tim's a great supporter of a lot of channels, but
you got that right, man.
He's been awesome on our channel for sure.
Yeah, he's 100%, man.
Yeah, on our last giveaway, I think it was, he did 2 giveaways. He did like a bottle and a sample pack. So, oh, you work at a liquor store? Awesome.
Adam, what time are you going on tomorrow?
8 p.m. Mountain, 10 Eastern.
10 Eastern. Okay.
Usual time.
Usual Sunday.
Yeah, okay. We might be at Kevin and Christy's house, and Kevin's done some live streams with me, so we may holler. If not, no big deal.
Yeah, Richie, it's like super, super sweet. And that proof just like it doesn't burn like you think it would, but it also like totally coats your mouth. Like it lights you up a little bit.
Hey, Adam, I'm going to head out. I've got to edit this Knob Creek. I want it to drop Monday. So,
Oh yeah, Marty. Thanks for hopping in after
Jimmy,
your live,
thank you, buddy. Jim, thanks for getting on everybody's stream, man. You're awesome, dude.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to do it.
Jamie Faye, thank you for subbing, and everybody, Richie Z, Jim, Daniel H. It's been awesome, guys. That's why we do it, man. So I'm going to head out. Adam, thank you for having me. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Text me or something. We'll get together. Jimmy, thank you again. So, guys, peace out.
Yep. See you tomorrow, man.
All right, guys. Love you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How you feeling, Jim? You wanna jump off? What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm just letting that Jack Daniels run through me before I pour anything else because I'm a little. I'm okay.
Starting to feel it.
Yeah, actually, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, this light whiskey I cannot drink too fast. So it's so easy to drink, but if you drink it too fast, like it just hits you. The Dirty Dozen. Oh, yeah. I mean, I only see 11 watching. And that includes me and Jim. So you're definitely part of the Dirty Dozen, though, James. Yeah, Daniel. I got that one. So I've been working my bottle down a little bit. I'm going to try and blind it against the previous 3 batches, so 4 total batches. See how it stands up. And, I kind of expect it to be one of the bottom 2, but we'll see. We'll see, man. Hey, now we got 12. No, Mike's not at Schlong's house anymore. He's just got home, I think. He just texted me. Yeah, Daniel, I do. So I made this point on Trev's stream yesterday. He was talking about the different. So he actually did the same lineup. He did the last 4 batches. So E521, A121, C920, and B520. And he was like comparing them, and he's like, yeah, I think B521 ended up being his least favorite. So for me, like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, I love all of them, honestly. Some just stand out a little more than others. So some are good. Some are better than others, but they're all great, So yeah, I really like the B521. I'm probably gonna buy a backup bottle because I try and do that with all the Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the Larceny barrel proofs for some reason. And dude, I've had the C920 and the A121, and I love both of them. That's right, Tim. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's lower proof for sure, but I kind of like the different proofs because they do end up being like kind of different expression, like profile wise. Like you'll get more of something out of one than you will other one. For a hundo, damn, dude, so I don't have a backup like I probably would. So for me, like if I'm buying it for the first time, so if I'm buying like an Elijah Craig barrel proof or like a Stag Junior, I would pay a hundo. And then after that, it would be based on, whether I liked it or not. I love the C920. I think I ended up having 3 of those bottles, and I only have a little bit left of my third. But like Stag Juniors, for whatever reason, I'm just not a big fan. Like I enjoy them; they're good, but I would never buy a backup Stag Junior of any of the batches I have. Yeah, Daniel H says it's worth it every day of the week. Yeah. Yeah, for reals, Tim. You killed a third of that bottle today, dude. That's cray-cray, bro. Send you. So here's the thing: if I find backups for them, like I would buy it and send it to you. Like I want the batch. I want each batch. Like I have a 14 and a 15. The last 2 batches. But I'm not looking for backups for 14 and 15. So my 14 I actually got for like $57, which was awesome. But then the 15 I found and it was $100. I'm like, I'll still get it. But when I compare that to like the Elijah Craig's, I just want more like the good batches, like the C919, dude. If I could find one of those, like I would probably pay over a hundo for one of those. Yeah, and I think that's more like your profile, Tim. Like you love the Stag Junior. Like, so I popped my E.H. Taylor single barrel. So first of all, I'm not a big Blanton's fan. Like I use those for like bottle chug bottles. I'm not an Eagle Rare fan. 90 proof, like, nah. But even the E.H. Taylor single barrel, like it just tastes like higher proof Eagle Rare to me. So it was like, I don't really enjoy it that much. So now I have the E.H. Taylor small batch that I scooped up for $40, and I'm like, should I pop it and maybe just be like meh on it, or should I just like use it for trade bait? I don't know. I'm sure somebody would want it at some point, maybe, but Daniel. All right, Jim, you got to jump in on this too. What are some of your favorite bottles at the moment?
I would say at the moment, some of my favorite bottles are the Glendalough Pot Still Irish. That's what that is. That's pretty good. It's a little young. If they aged that a couple more years, that could be something terrific. But as it is now, the Glenlock pot still is really good. I would say this guy, the Redemption High Rye.
No, that's the rye, right?
Yeah, this is the rye. This is the 95.5 MGP
That
rye.
one's really good.
This is pretty good. This is one of the better ryes I've had. Like I said, the thing with me with this one is everyone seems a lot of people, or at least a lot of people who have rye go, oh, I get mint on it. I don't get mint on a rye. On this one, you can't miss it. It punches you in the teeth. You cannot
really?
miss the mint on it.
Nice.
It's like mint. So yeah, that one, the Glendalough. Loch Lomond Inchmere in 12. It's a single malt Scotch, and admittedly, it's not one of the cheaper ones. If you can find it, it probably runs around $80 to $90, but it is an excellent single malt Scotch. The Loch Lomond Inchmere in 12. Tropical fruits. It's a wonderful, wonderful Scotch. And I'll pass the baton over to you, Adam.
All right. So yeah, I always bring out the Redemption High Rye. That's my bottle. Like that's my second one. I'm actively looking for a third because I just want it. I just want more and more of it. Beyond that, honestly, like to kind of go through like different proofs or whatever, like I really did enjoy like a Calumet 14. I do have a 15 on the way, so I'm looking forward to that because it's a higher proof. So yeah, the 14 is only what 90, 96, but it's delicious, man. That age and everything. This bottle here, though, that's definitely like a favorite of mine right now. That Jack Daniel Barrel Proof Rye is a fantastic. If you can get access to any of those, like fucking buy all of them. Yeah, I haven't tried the rye version either. I think Ludwig is actually sending me a sample of that because he did the same as you, Jim. He bought the rye thinking it was the one that I had.
Yeah, and I mean, it honestly, that was the first time I had seen one of these squat bottles.
Yeah.
Of Redemption. It's just they don't exist up here for whatever reason.
Yeah, they have those ones with like the blue label or whatever.
Yeah, they have like all the regular Redemptions. They have a rum finish one which gets mixed reviews at best, but not the older ones.
So Tim, that Copper and Kings apple brandy is pretty amazing. I've heard those apple brandy finished things are freaking hitters. I do have the M10 Rye though, and that's really good, man. I pulled that out last night for some reason, and I don't even know if I like drank it. I don't know why I had that out, but oh yeah, Daniel. So you sent me a sample of that, and then Bourbon was able to hook me up with a bottle of it. I think I got it maybe 3 weeks ago. Wasn't very long ago, but it was after the sample you sent me. And I was supposed to get another sample from freaking Scott. This is my bourbon journey, and he just never sent it. So it's all right. Call you out. Freaking 1 a.m. Utah time.
Oh yeah, Daniel H. This rye is great stuff. This high rye, it's MGP source. It's a 95.5 mash bill, aged for 10 years. You can see right there, and it is really good.
Which is a high age statement for a rye.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have older ryes. I've got a Crown Royal 16-year rye, which it's pretty good as far as I can tell. The older as rye gets older, it mellows out and some of that spice goes away. But if you're looking for a solid daily sipper, and you see that Crown Royal Noble Collection 16-year-old rye on a shelf, I would say at 70 or less, it's a buy. Any more than 70, walk away. They're asking too much. But at 70 or less, grab it.
Hell yeah. You looking forward to anything, Jim?
Yeah. I would say, as far as looking forward to right now, I have my eyes peeled for that Russell's Reserve 13-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome to find. Yeah, I would definitely say that's one, but
I would say that one.
Maybe not a realistic one for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say maybe not like one that I would expect to be able to get for sure.
Oh, the Russells?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got an MSRP of 70 now. As to how available it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not realistic based on the fact that I'll never be able to find it.
Yeah, I would say the other one that I've got my eyes peeled for, and I don't think it's hit the States yet, is if anybody's seen the Scarabus, it's a blended Scotch, and it's if you've tasted it, it's very clear that it's mostly Kalila, and they've released two other versions of the Scarabus: a Scarabus 10-year-old and a Scarabus batch strength, which is essentially cask strength Kalila. Sign me up for that.
Nice.
Not so much, Jamie.
A couple that I'm looking forward to have to do with picks, and it's the Mash and Drum and My Bourbon Journeys picks. The freaking Four-Gate that they're about to drop, and the Elijah Craig that they just picked, which I think isn't coming out till like September. But those are two that I'm definitely looking forward to. Oh, he's asking, is it worth $110 for that?
Yeah, I saw that. And I was gonna say, I paid $95 for my bottle. For me at least, 100 would be where I would top out. But I mean, I would say for 110, it's good. It's really good rye. 110 is absolutely the most I would ever pay. I wouldn't pay $1 more. So if you can get it for 110 and you're okay with that, sure.
Yeah, that's kind of my theory on MSRP might be 100, but if you've never tried it, or maybe you've tried it but you don't have a bottle of it, maybe you'll pay a premium. You'll pay like that extra $10 or $20, whatever, just to get that bottle. But then maybe you're not going to be buying a backup at that price.
Exactly, Jamie Faye. Exactly.
Yeah, that would be.
Old rye can be a beautiful thing.
That would be.
And Daniel H., the Single Malt Whiskey Society, I kind of have to say that they're pandering to YouTube channels left and right is kind of a turnoff.
Yeah, they're trying to get more and more people on. It's like, then you're not going to be able to get. It's going to like turn it into like Buffalo Trace. Like you're not going to be able to get your hands on anything. But they'll have to like set tiers or some shit.
Yep.
I don't know how it works now, how they do it.
Hmm.
Is it kind of like that now where they have like a certain level you can subscribe to and get access to certain things?
You know, I couldn't tell you. I don't have any experience with the Single Malt Whiskey Society. I just know that they have approached a great number of YouTube channels, including the Bourbon Junkies, among others. And
I think
they
Master
seem to be pandering to them like, hey, promote our stuff. We want attention. It's like, yeah, except once you get enough people involved, it becomes harder and harder to get the bottles. So,
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
exactly, Jamie. So I was on. I shouldn't say on. I said it on the live stream that the whiskey dictionary Bill did on Wednesday with a gentleman from Found North Spirits, which is a non-distiller producer based here in Massachusetts, who have released a pair of bottles under the Found North name, Batch 1 and Batch 2, and it's a Canadian spirit, a rye, and a whiskey that they have sourced. The rye is 16-year-old batch strength. The whiskey, I think, is also cask strength. I don't know what the age is on it. But the guy that they talked to, he said he was talking, the distillery he worked with, they couldn't disclose NDAs. The way he put it to this guy was, people in America don't know what rye is anymore. You haven't made a proper rye for 70 years. When you make a cask strength rye, it is spicy. That is what it is. It's how it is. So, and I can't disagree. You know, I've had a whole bunch of different ryes, and some of them, you know, are fairly easy drinking, and some of them, like the Alberta Premium, they will kick your teeth down your throat. They are not friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, you sent me a bunch of or not a bunch. You sent me some Texas stuff already.
Daniel.
There's one that you and Bobby keep talking about that kind of has me intrigued. I can't remember the name, but it's like something Texas. It was like the best. Bobby just barely did it, and it was like the best.
And it's not Balcones?
It was like one of his top whiskeys overall. Like he said, it was like one of his favorite 3 whiskeys that he's ever tried.
I mean, for Texas, it's likely either Balcones, Iron Root. I'm not sure who else beyond that, because those 2, Balcones and Iron Root, are really the top 2 producers out of Texas at the moment.
Yeah. Holy shit. Jamie, thanks for bringing that up. So, going back to earlier, that JD Barrel Proof, it was a Sagamore cask strength that he blended it with. Yeah, Daniel, you sent me that Brujeria. But there was another one. There was like some special one that you guys were talking about, and he was like, that's like the best thing.
Oh, Iron Root Harbinger. Yeah. That's their I'm trying to think of what the phrase here is. It's their flagship release, the Iron Root Harbinger. There's the Harbinger, the Harbinger XC, and I think there's a couple other ones. There's a couple of other ones, but the Harbinger is their flagship release.
Nice. So yeah, I want to try that. I want to try those blends. God, there was something else I was thinking about blending with it though. What's I gonna blend?
Now, I feel like I have to apologize to Mike Stahl, because someone brought it up earlier, and I think it was you, Adam, who was talking about Blanton's and Eagle Rare, and how you weren't impressed by them. And I won a Blanton's from Stall, and I have to admit, having had that and then had the Eagle Rare, I don't get the people who hunt for Blanton's obsessively. Blanton's is not that good. It's not horrible, but man, I wouldn't hunt for it.
It's all about the bottle, dude. It's all about that.
The bottle's
Bottle.
cool, but it's not
Yes.
worth the hunt.
Daniel, that Grand Cru. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that's Grand Cru.
All right.
You guys were talking about. Oh, so I was thinking of blending the Old Scout rye with the JD barrel proof. So it's a little higher proof. It's 114. Try that with the JD barrel proof and see if I can get something good out of that.
So I think I've opened 4 bottles tonight. It's a record.
Yeah, you've cracked 4 bottles.
This is the most recent one. This is the Isle of Skye. It's a blended Scotch whiskey. I believe the single malt off Isle of Skye is Highland Park. So this should be kind of in the same ballpark. And this is 12 years old. Okay, Daniel.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
5 of them.
I have a bottle of the Ironwood Harbinger XC. The regular Harbinger is a little hard to come by here. I've seen it at Total Wine, and that's about it. Yeah, James, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, buddy.
All right, I think we might shut it down, guys. What do you think, Jim?
It's up to you. It's your stream.
I mean, unless there's anything anybody wants to continue to talk about.
Down to 10 people.
Yeah, we got 10 people, which is nice.
I mean,
Appreciate all you for sure.
Anybody wants to hop on, the link is pinned at the top. Feel free. We won't judge.
Click that link. You don't even have to show a video. You could just talk, Jamie. You don't have to be presentable visually. You can just talk.
Interesting.
We can hear your voice. That's it. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, and I still have a lot of those Texas samples that you sent me. So I know some of these I need to deep dive and do just like one night. Like that's all I'm gonna do, you know, like I can't do other stuff.
Sure.
Like I don't wanna go in with like a tainted palate.
Oh, absolutely.
Whatever. I have tried little samples of some. See, I got the Iron Root Harbinger Evo. Iron Root Hubris straight corn whiskey. So I got the, what is it?
So this is, Iowa Sky 12 is interesting. I've had Iowa peated. I've had Highland peated. Now I've had the island of Sky peated. And obviously, with Iowa peated, you're getting smoke, you're getting iodine, you're getting band-aids, you're getting like smoked meats. With the Highland peated, you don't get a lot of the iodine, but you get kind of like barbecued meats and smoke. And with this, it's like a sweet smoke. And this is speaking to someone who has never had a Highland Park. I just haven't gotten there yet. So, again, Iowa peated, Highland peated, they're all different beasts. If you don't like one, you might like one of the others.
Jamie, I mean, I've only been into it for about a year. Also, like, it's not like I've been doing this forever or for the last 5 years, or I've literally maybe 14 months kind of been into bourbon and whiskey and actually drinking it neat. So our channel isn't anything educational. Like this channel is about the community, the people that are just in here to learn, enjoy, whatever. So our channel is just all about that, where you can come on and just talk about or even ask questions. Like, we usually have regulars that come on our lives, but it's open for everybody and anybody.
Absolutely.
That's why we just post the link and say, who wants to join? It's usually the same group of people that want to join, but I mean, we're always open to every new person that wants to come in. We'll boot out Jim and put somebody else. Jim's been booted a couple times.
Yeah. And yeah, Jamie, absolutely. I mean, with a Highland Scotch, I think it kind of, as I said, I think it kind of falls in between Islay and this island, where it's kind of sweet, but you get a little bit of sweet, and you get kind of like a smoked meats and a little bit of ash. Whereas the Islay, which is a whole bunch of ash and a little bit of barbecued meats and iodine. And then you have this island, which, again, I haven't had a Highland Park myself. But what I'm getting from this is a lot of kind of like sweet and some smoke. And of the three of them, if I had to pick my favorite, Highland peated, easily. I don't get me wrong, I like Iowa a lot, but the peated Highland Scotches are excellent. Because they're so different from everything else you get. Because you get that friendly, sweet, floral thing that the Highland Scotches are going on, and then you get the smoke or the peat, and it's just a wonderful contrast. They are, Daniel. Yes, Speyside is essentially Highland, because you have Highland and then Speyside, and they're basically one and the same. Speyside is a part of Highland.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff's so confusing to me, like all the different Scotch areas and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm happy. Everything questions. I'm happy to explain that, because I get all of that. Scotch is where I started by choice. As I've explained before, the very first whiskey I ever bought was Grand McNish blended Scotch, because I was like, I like to get in the whiskey. I like to get in the Scotch. I knew nothing, and so I picked that because it was not horribly expensive. For the record, don't ever buy Grand McNish. It's lousy Scotch. I mean, for a beginner Scotch, you could do worse, but for God's sakes, no.
Well, I think we all made those mistakes coming into like
Sure.
even whiskey, right? So some of the whiskeys I drank before I really got into it and started learning about it was like flavored whiskey. Like I would drink like a peach freaking whiskey and shit like that, thinking like, oh well, this makes whiskey more palatable. Like you're able to actually drink it like this, and then that was before I ever started learning about.
Yeah, Daniel's right. The Isle of Skye is Talisker. Orkney is Highland Park. I apologize.
Oh, he got you. He busted you. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool,
when I first got
Danny.
into whiskey, like it was almost by accident where I was like, so I didn't drink really as an adult until I was like 34. Once I hit 34, I started getting more out into social stuff. It was after a divorce and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try alcohol and stuff, but I would drink beer. Never really found like anything I really enjoyed. I would mix stuff, like I would do beers and shots and stuff, and then I would end up like puking at the end of the night, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why does anybody want to do this shit? But yeah, and then I got to a point where I'm like, you know what? Like, there's got to be good ways to enjoy alcohol out there. Like, I started looking into like cocktails, and then looking at cocktails and how to make certain cocktails on YouTube is what led me to like Whiskey Tube, where I started finding videos of whiskey and whiskey reviews and all that. And I'm like, oh shit, there's like all this stuff in whiskey where they're actually like, you know, talking about these notes and shit that they get. And
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I'm like, what in the world? Like, what do you mean it tastes like that? Like whiskey, you just kind of get it over with. It's like just burns for a second. And yeah, so when I started watching these videos and learning about it, and then I started acquiring bottles and trying it, I'm like, holy shit, like it's like a whole new world, you know?
yep. I mean, for me, what really drove me to finally take the plunge and buy a whiskey was the Whiskey Tribe and Ralphie. Because I watched the videos and I'm like, this is all cool, but I don't fuck all about this.
Yeah.
And so finally I said, okay, you know what? Let's take the plunge. And that's how I ended up with Grand McNish. And as I like to say, Grand McNish and Black Label, and don't get me wrong, Johnny Walker Black is not a horrible whiskey. It's not a great whiskey either. That one almost put me off whiskey for life because I drank a half a bottle in one night, and I didn't make it to work the next day because I woke up in the morning thinking, "What frick hit me in the head?" And what saved me was Old Granddad. It was Old Granddad, Old Pulteney 12, and I'm blanking on, and Chivas Regal 18, which was gifted to me. And those three whiskeys taught me, if you pay attention and if you do a little research and if you look, there is good whiskey out there. It's not all Johnny Walker Black, which didn't make you hungover and miserable.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Yeah, and you really do have to like build up a palate for a lot of this stuff, you know, like you don't realize that going in and you're just like how do I get into this? It's a process. Like you really have to build up a palate for it, and then once you're able to kind of start getting the smell and the notes and stuff, like you're like it just opens up everything for you. It's crazy. Yeah, so Jamie, you started in wine, so that's interesting.
Which I was going to say, I have not developed a palate for wine. I've got family members who like wine and drink wine. I have not gotten there yet. I do realize that there is a pretty close relationship between whiskey and wine, especially when you're looking at some of the finishes. But I just haven't gotten there yet. And to Daniel H., I haven't really broken into Japanese whiskey. I've tried samples of some. Hibiki Harmony, Takeda, and Toki. And none of them horribly impressed me. But I know there's good Japanese whiskey out there. And Nicker from the Barrel is kind of where I want to jump in. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but I do have that sample waiting when I'm ready to try it. We got somebody else coming on the stream,
Yeah, sure.
but I'm not sure if he's ready or not. Ken?
Hey!
I see you got something going on your screen. I'm not sure if it's if you're ready to hop on or not. Let me know, buddy. Oh, sweet.
We don't.
All right, got Ken.
I assume Daniel H. was trying to type peat, which is you use the peat when you don't smell it. You smell the sweeter notes and the other notes like you would normally with any other whiskey.
Yeah.
And I mean, as far as peated whiskey goes, I've had Ardbeg, I've had Lagavulin, I've tried Lafroig, and even within Islay, between Ardbeg, Lagavulin, and Lafroig, you get slightly different experiences. With Ardbeg, you get kind of sweet, you get like a smoky ash, you get iodine, like almost a Band-Aid-y, like you're working a Band-Aid note. With Lagavulin, you get smoky barbecued meats. And from Lafroig, with what I remember, Lafroig kind of falls in the middle of the two. You get kind of like a sweet, sort of a sweet iodine smoke.
Lafroig's a lot more. Thing. Lafroig's a lot more punchy with the iodine and Band-Aid.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Less sweet. On their base expression.
As someone whose first peated whiskey was Ardbeg, and then who moved on to Lagavulin, I'm not horribly impressed with Lafroig. I didn't mind it, but I would take Lagavulin and Ardbeg over Lafroig every single time. That could be because I haven't had a lot of exposure to Lafroig.
Yeah, Jamie, what the hell are we doing?
Jamie.
You're obviously an East Coaster or Eastern Standard Time, so yeah.
Well, actually, it's 3:30 Eastern, so she's Central Time. No, you're right. She's Eastern. I'm sorry.
Eastern, right?
My apologies.
It's 1:22 here in Mountain, so they're 2 hours ahead of us.
You're getting a whiskey education at 3:30 in the morning, Jamie. That's what's going on.
Getting a whiskey something. You're getting live wired.
You get live wired, that's it. You get live on the wire.
We all get live wired once in a while.
Yeah, and the Daniel H. says Iowa is so different. And, I've had the Ardbeg, I've had Lagavulin, I've had Lafroig, I've had... The only Bamora that I've had was a sample of a limited release. It was the Bamora Vault Edition #1. It was some special release that they did. And it pissed me off because the front half of it, you got kind of like what you would expect from an Islay. Like the peat, a little bit of smoke, a little sweetness. And then as you got into the finish, it was like, the fuck? Because all of a sudden you got this weird left hook into this like sour note. And it was just like, ugh, no, I don't like that. It's like you ruined it. What the heck? I mean, it almost put me off for more entirely. I still want to try like the 12 or the 15 just to see where it goes.
For more 15, the darkest is good. That's
what was
the
that,
best of their. Bowmore 15, the darkest is the best of the core range.
Darkest, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
How did your
That's a
edits
good one to
go,
get.
Ken?
Second?
How did your edits go, buddy?
It's almost done. I'm on the last half an hour, and then I've done every shirt change and every on-screen bottle kill
That's amazing.
for the whole 24 hours. Yep. So
yeah, Daniel.
last
So that
bit.
weird hook. I mean, with the only scotch I've ever gotten it with was this Bamore, Vault Edition #1. Like I said, the front of it, you got like what you would expect from a peated whiskey. Like you got some smoke, you got a little bit of sweetness, and if you hit the finish, all of a sudden they went, and it was like, what? You got this weird sour, like a sour fruit bite that was just wholly unappealing. And even after I had half the sample, and I let it sit for a couple months and came back to it. And even coming back to it like 2.5 months later, 2.5 months later, it was the same thing. That same sour fruit, bitter bite. I was just like, no. I like Islay whiskey. I like peated whiskey. I don't like this. The finish ruins it.
Yeah, you could quite easily just sit on Isla and explore all the different whiskies. There's so much different range and characteristics, and and like with the Cowleelas, you can just grab a nice lightly peated Cowleela 12, or grab an 18 unpeated, and the juxtaposition between those two whiskies is so vast and so much characteristic in each one of those bottles, with and without the peat. And the same, all the Brookladdies, so much to explore.
And 60 Hertz says a Bamore Vault Edition. Their bourbon cask stuff is good. I don't rate their young sherry stuff.
No, like the small batch and the Bamore #1, they're meh. So this was funny. Where is it? If I can find it. Where'd I put it?
Yeah, Daniel H. That's one of the things I've noticed is that with Islay, you hear a lot about Ardbeg, you hear a lot about Osborne, you hear a lot about Lafroig, you hear a shit ton about Bruichladdich, which is a lot of it's unpeated, some of it is peated. You never hear anything about Bamore. Bamore may as well be non-existent. For everyone else, they're the under the radar distillery. No one pays any attention to Bamore. It's like, oh yeah, Bamore, yeah, they exist.
Because Bowmore used to be good.
Yeah, I mean, and it was funny because, and I know he's not in the chat, but if anybody's ever seen him Top Shelf Dustin, the last time I brought up Bamore in his presence, it was about Jim McEwen, who was the master distiller at Bamore for a number of years before he left for Bruichladdich. And he found it laughable that we would celebrate anybody who was the master who worked at Bamore, which tells you the kind of reputation that Bamore has these days. It's not a good one. Unfortunately.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball. God damn it. Oh, you're telling me I cut all those bits out. It's funny because when Swags came on and Shane just dropped out and then he kept coming in like for a split second and then he'd duck out again and all the funny expressions he had on his face. That's priceless. No.
Daniel H. Bamore Single Malt Whiskey Society. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, some of the SMWS Bamores are meant to be pretty damn good. Oh, here we go. Is that it there? No.
And I think that's what I got with that symbol I had. The front of it is wonderful. The potential there is huge. But you get to the vision, it's like, the fuck did I just drink? This is like, this should be a lot better than it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel H. Ardenaho. That was one of Jim speaking of Jim McHugh, that was one of his last projects. And I've heard a lot about Ogden and Hull. I don't know if we're going to see any of their product over here in the States for a long, long time.
We're not going to see any Idaho for a long time yet. They only just started.
But, I sincerely hope that they're able to take that Isla tradition and carry it forward into something unique and their own. Daniel H., we've got Ken from Scotch Down Under, and I think Mr. Whiskey Shits may have done a desk face plant again.
Oh, is he dropped out? Oh, no.
Well, right now, you are...
highlighted, yeah.
You're highlighted. I don't know where it is, Adam.
Yeah, there it is.
Sorry, Adam.
No, I'm just putting some bottles away.
Fair enough.
Look at you.
I'm mostly sober, actually.
I'm getting there.
I've been sipping on stuff all night, and I got light whiskey in the glass, but I feel totally sober, dude.
Yeah, I was doing okay until the bottle chug of the Bushmills, and then the Alberta Premium, and then the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
You're like, what the fuck?
And so then I was like, okay, I might want to slow down because I am walking crooked.
Nah, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm getting a little tired. I was thinking about jumping off, but now I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'm catching a second wind. So we'll see how long I can ride this out. But
okay, again, it's your stream.
I'm looking maybe 30 minutes or so. We'll see how it goes, but give you guys an idea.
So here you go. Watch down on the bottom on the right hand side. Watch Shane's face.
Here, let me highlight you again. Does a shifty eyes.
Oh god!
Oh god, that's so funny.
He kept changing his name on there.
Yep. Yeah, like please, God, please. He's still. Oh god, so funny.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, Jamie Faye, I hear you.
Is Stanley gone yet? Are you kidding me? He's still.
What the
fuck? I feel bad making fun of Stanley. After he.
Oh yeah.
He went on hiatus there. I kind of feel bad making fun of him.
Nah.
I'm just laughing at, not making fun at Stanley. I'm just making fun of Shane's faces.
That was a moment. Like that was part of what made that stream so amazing, dude. Shit like that.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to end up on the highlight reel because I know Ken's gonna find a way to include my falling asleep on camera.
Nope, I didn't put that in, man.
I said you'll find a way.
No, I'm not gonna put it in. No, I'm not putting it in. I'm only putting in the shirt changes and the bottle kills.
He's not putting in the 10 freaking pass outs from people.
Nah, no pass outs. So we've got a.
That's good news for me, except for it's on your freaking Discord, Dick.
So,
that wasn't me. That was
I
Tony
know
Two
it wasn't you. I know it was Tony Two Toes, but goddamn, on your Discord, it's your fault.
Yeah, but the picture, the best picture is.
I think the best one is where they have the image, the background of Adam's cabinet with him face down and Tony up the side going, ah!
Oh, is that in the Discord?
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, dude. All right, I gotta find that.
What was I gonna say? If anybody's wondering, I just poured this again. Isle Sky 12-year-old blended.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker.
What was I gonna say?
That's so funny. But it was really surprising how well it just looked like he was there.
Interesting, Jamie.
Oh
Where you
yeah,
are.
he just got himself in front of my cabinet.
Yep.
Interesting.
Where the hell
You got a
was
Pete
Simon?
lover.
On the beach?
Hey?
No,
Yeah,
Simon.
and then he put a picture on the beach.
Yeah.
Show off.
But then the Inception photo. I love this.
It's that one. You got Simon in front of your stuff?
Yep, so I'm in front of my bar. Then my background is my bar, and then I'm in front of the bar. Inception. So I reckon the next live stream we'll have to do that. Everyone will have my background, and it'll just be
Yeah, wasn't Tony? Didn't Tony Two Toes use your background at one point?
Yeah, he was going to, but then he was so tired, so he went to sleep.
And Jason Busey has arrived. Holy fuck!
Oh,
he's in the house.
Good morning, Busey.
See Jamie Faye. Yeah, interesting. So you're a Pete fan. What the fuck was I gonna say? Shit.
Yeah, Jason Busey is a legend for sure. Yeah, we're still going, Jason. We're just talking about random shit right now.
Yeah, Busey, feel free to hop on, buddy.
Live wires open.
Simon did.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
Jamie Faye, you're a Pete fan, which is interesting because what we often find with Pete whiskey is either they love it or they hate it. Like I remember, it was New Year's Eve 3 years ago, I think, and my family was gathered at my mother's house, and I poured a couple of samples of Ardbeg 10. And I gave my sister one, and she was like, this is like looking at a campfire log. Like, well, yeah.
Yep. I guess we don't have to.
Yeah, Busey, we don't need to see you in your underoos, buddy. Marty was bad enough.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a shirt to you soon, Jason, so you won't be totally naked.
Okay, Daniel H., you know what? I know I just poured this, but what I'm going to go do is wash a glass, and I have an independent bottling of Glenturret from Douglas Lang, I think. So I will be back in 2 minutes with Glenturret.
All right. So, Jamie, I got a question for you. Did you just sub to our channel last night when Klein was doing that push for subs for us? Because I just noticed you in the chat earlier. Let's see. Whiskey Pilgrim. Welcome in. Eating pizza for breakfast. Not a healthy way to start the day, but so good. Dude, pizza for breakfast is like amazing. I did a Papa Murphy's the other night, and I ate that for dinner, and then I ate it for lunch and dinner the next day.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Jamie. Thanks for subbing. So the channel, our channel specifically, like we do kind of a different thing. Tonight was more mellow, but during one of our regular streams, we typically have like 6 to 10 people on the live. And then the chat's, doing what the chat does. We usually have about anywhere from like 25 to 50 people watching and everything. And then we just have a good time. So like tomorrow night, we're going live. Tonight was impromptu, so there was no plan for it, but hey, Simon Del Vecchia. is in the chat. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Simon?
Oh, was Frederick in here? I didn't see Frederick.
Yeah, Whiskey Pilgrim.
That Whiskey Pilgrim?
Yep. G'day, Frederick.
Oh, Frederick. God damn it. Change your name, bro. Didn't even know. All right, Jason. Fucking eating some peanut butter M&Ms. Pizza sounds good. Dude, peanut butter M&Ms are the shit, bro. I literally used to buy those as like my go-to candy all the time a couple of years ago.
I haven't had some of them in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me.
That good. All right, let's do a shirt count. I suppose I should split it up for shirt counts and... No, I'll just do it in a linear. It's one bottle kill.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the BJs mentioned us. I don't usually watch the BJs. Maybe Mike's in there and gets us mentioned. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's a lot of channels for sure. We kind of have our own thing going on, but we all have a good time. And that thing on Klein's channel last night was awesome. Like, that was amazing. We actually did an after private hangout on our live stream, and they came on as a group, and it like just went crazy. Like, we were doing bottle chugs, and I challenged Klein to a freaking bottle chug and almost killed myself and freaking passed out on my table. So good times.
Good times, good times.
No bottle chugs, no passing out on the keyboard. I know, right, dude? It's 1:41 a.m. my time, and I'm pretty sober compared to my typical point. Like last night. Yeah. Yeah, good day, Simon. Oh, heck yeah, Jamie. So you're a teacher? Yeah, exactly. That's what our channel is too. Like, and that's what Ken from Scotch Down Under. That's what his channel is. It's a virtual pub essentially. You just come to hang out and have a drink and talk about whiskey and whatever else pops up.
If you're an American, it's a surefire sign you've been up too long when Simon shows up. And I have to correct my stupid drunken self because I know Daniel H just poured Glen Turret. Now I have Glen Talkers because I'm a drunken fucking idiot.
Yeah, Simon, we should be on for a few more if you want to hop on, man. We'll stay for you. And Whiskey Pilgrim, I did not know that, but now I know. So I'll look out for you, bud. I hope you sub to our channel with that backup.
Yeah, that's Frederick, right?
Yeah, Frederick.
Yeah, Guten Morgen.
Yep. Guten Morgen? What is it?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, yeah.
Guten Morgen.
Amy, very nice.
Oh, nursing school. Okay.
Much respect. Yeah, Daniel H. So this bottle of Glen Talkers, it's a Battle Hill independent bottling, and Battle Hill is a Douglas Lang label.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm pretty sober at this point.
So
I've been doing small pours, but I've also been like taking freaking almost an hour to drink one, dude. So I'll just sit and smell it for 30 minutes. Oh, he said it's very wet and chilly outside.
Yeah, it's been
James.
not chilly, but wet here.
God Morgan. Is it coffee time, Frederick?
Tea.
Coffee sounds. Oh, it is tea. Huh? Coffee sounds kind of good, actually. Might have to brew a pot. Yeah, Daniel. I'm stoked that you came to the channel tonight. Oh yeah, big work day.
That
Hmm.
is what you call a bottle kill.
Oh shit!
Very cool, Jamie. So you're a fan of?
Oh shit!
Huh?
Filled that Glen to the brim.
What the hell? Things that
Daniel H.
Things that ended badly.
Yeah. Just said that Zach Andrews sent me this SMWS Glen's Road. He said you're a great dude. Nice.
So Jamie Faye, you're a fan of peated whiskey, and you said that you're gonna pour rum. If you ever see a bottle of plantation, it's a plantation rum that's finished in Colombian barrels. I can't remember exactly which country. I think it's Jamaican, maybe. I'd have to look it up. But it's plantation rum finished in Colombian barrels. It is excellent. You get kind of like the sweet rum thing going on, and then on finish you get that smoky Scotch thing, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Jim, you definitely got the slurring going on.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you hate that when you can hear yourself doing it and you're like, I can't not do it though. Hey Jason, I agree, dude. Like peanut butter M&Ms, I usually don't buy them just because I know that I'm gonna like fucking kill that bag if I buy that, dude. I'll just get the small pack. Overpay for the small pack instead. It's so easy to justify because you like, okay, I got the small one or the king size, which is a little bit more for like almost double the amount. Or wait, I can get the big bag for like, I can get like so much for like only a little bit more than the king size. It's like, yeah, don't do it, man. Dude, I'm literally gonna go brew some coffee because I committed to let Simon jump on here in a little bit. So, and I'm starting to feel tired again, so I'm gonna go get that rolling. So you guys run the show for a minute.
Okay.
Roger that.
All right.
Oh, Jim.
What?
After we did the Highland toast.
Hang on. Let me see what you're laughing about.
Fell back in your chair pretty much. I never noticed that until just then.
Like walked down to the chair.
Yeah. They're like, back to ground. Thank God for that.
Fuck. I thought nobody noticed that.
I never noticed that until just then. Oh, God.
Oh. Busted.
Oh, that's classic. That was an epic stream. 24 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's a record that ain't nobody gonna break.
Nope. Not for a long time.
And they do, God bless them, because they're gonna die at the end.
Yeah, it's like if you break that, I'll take my hat off. I'm like, yep, I know what that took to do that, but you have to do it properly. You have to be there the whole time. Other than bio breaks, you got to be sitting there for the whole thing. None of this passing it off or any of that.
That's cool, That's cool, Busey.
What am I drinking? Absolutely nothing.
I mean, given that's like, what is it, 4 in the afternoon there?
Yeah, 10 to 4. Yeah.
Yeah. The blessings of being on the East Coast, all I have to do is look at the clock and go, plus 12.
Yeah.
Western Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Daniel H., what are we drinking next, bud? You can go Texas on me if I got it. It's all good, man. It's all possibility. So Ken, have you committed to do those like annually, or what are you thinking on that?
Well, some people have said, do it annually, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I might do though. Once a year, I could probably handle.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty epic, man, that you did that.
It is pretty epic. I mean, doing it around, say, World Whiskey Day or one of those kind of epic days would be pretty cool, I suppose.
All right, Daniel, I'm going to pour some. I've never tried this stuff, so I'm probably just going to be like making faces and shit. What the fuck? I don't know. Might not be that bad. It's a low proof, though. It's only 102.8.
Yeah, so, no problem, Jamie. It's a plantation Trinidad 1997 rum that was finished in Colombian barrels. So like you said, you get that kind of sweet, fruity thing from the rum, and then you get the smoky, savory Isla P thing. It's just incredible. Actually, I have 2 bottles of it, actually. If you see it at a reasonable price, buy it.
Yeah, Daniel, I got some samples from Doug H. Your twinner. He sent me and Mike both a few samples. He sent us that barrel seagrass. That is an interesting pour for sure. There he is. Simon.
You crazy
What's up, buddy?
Morning, all. Is it morning?
So I have to change shirts now on with you because I pulled a Simon maneuver.
No, that's right. Yeah.
We're just gonna roll this right into your stream, K-Ken.
We could do. I mean, I did that last night.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, seagrass is really interesting. Yeah, I mean, on this Nika, dude, it's just all, it's like Scotch, that single malt.
What are you drinking, Adam?
It's Nika from the barrel.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
Ben Nevis.
Ben Nevis. Not really Japanese. It's morning in London. Fair enough.
We got Frederick.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's
Yeah,
up,
hello.
buddy?
Good morning.
Hope everyone's
Good
doing
morning.
good. Yeah, good morning. I hope everyone's doing good.
Good Morgan. Thanks for hopping
Yeah.
on, dude.
Jose?
Yeah, thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, no worse. I mean, it's 10 in the morning, so it's okay.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely going late our time, but
yeah, I understand that completely. I mean, so how is everything going?
good, man. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We still got like 10 people hanging out, so we're
That's
just
good.
letting it ride out.
Oh, what time is it over there for you guys?
We're at where I'm at. It's
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's 2 a.m. Or no, 10 a.m. here. Or, yeah.
10 a.m.
Yeah, whatever we'll call it. We don't have that pronunciation with the 10 and the a.m. and the p.m. It's just really confusing.
I'm with you, Frederick. I hate AM PM. I'm 24-hour
Yeah.
man myself.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
it's
8
really
hours 8 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried the Nika coffee grain?
Oh, I love it. I have it in my
No, I haven't
collection.
actually seen that around.
Really good one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's better than the coffee malt, personally. But that's a very divided thing to say, I think. Divided thing to
What
say.
is it? Is it coffee grain? That's a single grain, isn't it?
It's a grain whiskey. Japanese or Scottish, I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm having. The what do you call hedonism compass box.
Oh, okay. Nice. How
It's
much
not
do you pay
too
for
bad.
it?
In Australia, it's about $1.15.
$1.15?
Yeah,
Wow,
which
that
is
is really cheap because I think when I got it, I had to pay like in euros 100, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
almost double. That's almost double.
Yeah, I know. So it's quite expensive.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty good.
60 hertz. The coffee, or it's a type of
The coffee still. It's also known as a column still.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, but grain whiskies, when it's done right, it's actually not too bad. A lot of people pull their faces up on it, but I like grain whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a coffee flavor whiskey or something. Yeah.
Nope. That's something else entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel H wants to know where's the music. Where's the music, homie?
The music? Oh, you mean metal?
You're on the wrong stream for that, Daniel. That's Ken's stream.
Music? No. This is your stream. I mean, we're not going to get the copyright strikes.
Hey, didn't we talk about music one time? About like Caliban?
Probably. Yeah, I think you mentioned them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was you that I mentioned that to, because you're a European guy and they're an old European band.
Yeah, they're German, I think. From Germany, I think.
Yeah.
But please check this out. The Artist Murder. It's Austrian. Not Austrian, Australian. Oh, you want to do this?
Metal?
Deathcore.
Deathcore. Hell yeah.
Or extreme deathcore. It's really good, I think, at least.
Australian.
I mean, if you want to wake up the dead, I mean, it's a really good music. So, yeah.
Well, after Shane slammering that, you might need that. Wake some.
Yeah.
Dude, one of my favorite bands is Killswitch. You probably
Okay. Yeah, I know Killswitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Engage. Yeah.
And Parkway Drive, they're Australian, right?
Yeah, they're Australian. Okay. Yeah. Many good bands to choose from. So, yeah. So, are you guys going to go live tomorrow as well in the morning?
Yeah. So we'll be live 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 10 Eastern.
Okay. Yeah, you had different time zone as well in your country. Yeah, I forgot that.
So you're 8 hours behind us or ahead of us?
Yeah, I'm 8 hours. This is like 10 10 here and 2 there. It's just 8.
Yeah.
It's always confusing with the time. I won't say timeline, but with the time zone difference.
Yeah, I kind of have Ken's down. He's 14 hours ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 4 in the afternoon there. Ken?
1600, correct.
Oh, yeah, 1600.
Yeah, I am Sweden, Jason. Busey. Busey, is that how you pronounce it? Busey? Yeah, I'm Swedish.
Swedish?
Sweden. Yeah, that's the German. That's the problem with what's the problem with the thing with American movies when they're portraying Swedish people? We sound like Germans for some reason. Always, and every Swedish person is always like, "Why do we sound like Germans?" And look like Germans, and they're dressed with October.
It's
all Schwarzenegger's fault.
What do you say, Simon?
They mistake you guys for Norwegian as well.
Yeah, and Danish. But no one mistakes us for being from Finland. I always think that's interesting. Because usually the people from Finland are have the most blonde hair, I think, if you're gonna be on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
4 hours. Oh, so you must be in New Zealand on 60 hertz.
Yes.
4 hours
Yes,
to Monday. What the hell?
Is next question.
Is that possible right now?
So
Jesus
he's
Christ,
8,
50 hertz, shut up.
he's 8 p.m.
Oh.
So
Damn.
we're
Yeah, it's
4
another-
p.m.
Yep. That's like when you guys say, "Oh, we're in the future," with like me and Simon. No, we're on the West Coast, and then you got another 2-3 hours depending on the time zone to the East Coast. And then you got another 4 hours to New Zealand. New Zealand is definitely the ones in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. Busey's 30% Swedish.
30%? Oh, cool. Interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Do you know where your ancestors are from, if you know? Because there was a big, during some time, a lot of Swedish people from certain areas migrated to America. I actually have relatives that also migrated to Canada, but they all died, apparently. I don't think they could take the weather up there or whatever happened, but they all passed away, so.
Yeah, I did like Ancestry a while back, and basically it went back to England, and that's as far back as I could track to like I think it was the early 1700s or something.
We have Danish and Dutch in our family, way back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many different freaking countries do we have on here right now?
Australia, New Zealand, Sweden.
US, New Zealand, Australia, Sweden. Is James Morgan still around? You got the UK, so you're like 5.
Yeah, James still there, so we got the UK.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I love about this, man. Like the community, Whiskey Tube, like you get such a mix of people, but they're all passionate about the same thing pretty much.
Yeah. We all love whiskey.
Yeah.
Now we had a
I learn about what you guys like, which is like more like Scotch stuff. And I'm a bourbon guy, but still like I learn about that stuff, and then I'm able to try it or experiment with it. Like I'm trying the Nika from the barrel right now. Something you got the Balcones, freaking True Blue. Is that the cast?
Oh, I have the cast range as well.
Okay.
No, 100 proof. Yeah. I've had that before, the True Blue. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So being part of the community probably helps you like find out about stuff like that and want to try that, or you guys for whatever reason you and Ken freaking love those balcones, huh?
I mean, they're good. I mean, the ones I've tried so far has been really good.
It's something different.
Yeah, it's different, but it's craftsmanship, and that's a little bit what I like about it. It's craftsmanship. It's and it tastes good. I mean, that's also always important. It tastes good to my palate. Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Okay. Oh, cool.
So
Cool, Jason.
They toast their corns, don't they? Before they distill it. Like they use that blue corn and then they roast it. I think that's what gives it that really nice kind of toasty.
There's something about Texas too. Like Texas in general tends to have like a certain profile from all the reviews and shit I've heard about.
Well, yeah, and I think that comes from the fact that with Texas, they tend to have a harder climate than a lot of the rest of the U.S.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
aging
So they
barrels
have-
in that kind of climate.
Yes,
Mm.
so they have a shorter maturation cycle.
Yeah. I think you can compare it to India, I guess, like Amrit
Mm.
and Paulion. A little bit, with vibrations on the cask and how it affects the cask's maturations and all that.
Actually, I freaking have an Amber sample
Mm.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's like here in Australia, depending which region, you get these big, huge fluctuations in weather. You
Okay.
can age something in like 2 years.
Mm.
I mean, Starwood does it. They,
Okay.
I think they're like 3-4 years old on average, but because in Melbourne, you could literally wake up in the morning, it's hot and sunny, go to the beach, and then by that afternoon, it's just pissing down and it's fucking cold. Got to put on a jumper.
So that's a Indian whiskey.
Yeah, fusion, but it has some
Emery
proportion of.
Fusion there. Emery
Yeah, but I
Fusion's
think
Peated.
Yeah, but it has some proportion of, I think, not Indian, what's called Scottish malt.
Scottish malt, yeah, they use peated Scottish
But it's good.
to mix.
You guys tried the Dalmore cigar malt?
Oh, I love that. That's the only one from Dalmore I like, the cigar malt.
Is it a pricey one? I heard that it was pretty pricey.
Oh,
It didn't used to be, but now it is. Like, I used to get it literally just a year ago for around 150 Australian. Now it's gone to 190.
Okay,
in less than a year.
I think we pay like 60 euros here for it.
What? Are you serious? Fuck.
Yeah, but it has gone up. I mean, there's a huge following of Amrit here in Sweden. So I see Jamie. Yes. Jamie
is
asked
that
me
the
about-
The Dalmore, did you mean, Frederick?
Which one?
The Dalmore, is that the one that's 60?
No, the Fusion.
Oh, yeah, that's about what we pay for it.
Yeah, I just see that she's asking me about Sweden if we learn English. The thing is that
Yeah, I saw
Swedish
that.
people, we are 10 million people, or 10 million strong in this country. So I mean, we're not going to dominate anything except IKEA.
Sure.
So all we need is So English is the second language here when it comes to learning because you don't gonna get very far with Swedish outside. You can actually because of some reason there's always a Swede somewhere, so you have to be careful. They're always listening. But so we learn English in like third grade, I think. And only way to get into college, I think that's what you would call college, is if you pass Swedish, math, and English. Else you can't go to college. Yeah. So
yeah, Jamie, that's the price I heard. Also, U.S.
Is that American?
Like 180-ish. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's more than we pay for it.
I'm impressed with Dalmore.
That is a lot more than we pay for it.
Dalmore 15. Okay.
No, the cigar malt.
Okay.
180 US is about 240 Australian, and we only pay about 190 Australian for it.
Oh damn.
I mean 190 Australian.
Just less available here, maybe.
Yeah. But we do actually have a second language in Sweden that's not English. It's actually Sami, which is a indigenous population, like an Indian tribe, you want to call it.
Oh yeah,
Really up north. So that's language.
Oh, so yeah.
Sami.
Yeah.
The reindeer herd.
Yeah.
That's it.
The Arctic Circle. Yeah.
Yeah, they live up there with the polar
How the
bears.
fuck do they live up there? I mean,
they've done that for
winter
countless
games
generations.
up there.
Yeah, they have their reindeers and all that. I mean, they live in huts, or traditionally, I think it's supposed to be huts made of reindeer skin and all that.
but they do have that famous spirit. What is it? It's a spirit they make.
Okay, I have no idea.
It's a clear one, like it's like vodka, but they make it out of some special. It's like part of their culture. So I watched the whole thing of them.
Okay, they do have the yoik, which is a singing, like Mongolians have a certain singing pattern they can do with their tongue, the mouths. They also have a certain thing like that called yoika. It's really beautiful when you hear it.
No, like the throat thingy.
Yeah,
What's that?
exactly.
Band called?
Yeah,
The Who, that's it.
yeah,
The
the
Who, yeah. Who.
But since I live so down south as you can come, basically, I don't get exposed to this culture up north.
Okay.
So it's very rarely for me to ever meet one, because usually the people who are part of those tribes live up north, because that's where you live. That's where your family is and your traditions. So
if they're the indigenous, that means, like, did your ancestors always live there as well, Frederick? Like Swedish people in general.
I mean, I cannot really answer that. I mean, our nation is old. There's been a lot of different nations. The country has been small, then become bigger and bigger. I mean, the part where I'm from used to belong to Denmark, for example, for 300 years or something like that, before Sweden wanted us back, unfortunately. I want to be Danish. I love Denmark. It's such a nice place. But so Sweden used to have Norway and Finland, for example. Then we gave them the rights back because we felt like, hey, why not? Apparently. And now I think the Swedish government is really regretting that because they have a much more better economical stature than we have, or budget than we have.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Norway is really expensive to go to.
Yeah, I heard about that. They pay ridiculous, like even higher than we do for their spirits and shit.
Yeah, they are. It's just expensive, especially with the crowns or the currency rates. It's really expensive, but it's very good to work there. So a lot of people do go to Norway to work because you get so much better pay for there. So I know people that go, do fishing, not fishing, but rents the fish from the guts and all that. Like 8-hour shifts. Yeah, you do that for like 3 months on a boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like you have like maybe 1 day or 2 days off at the highest.
Shit.
And you just work, sleep, eat. Yeah. But it's supposed to be really good paid, but they're quite hard to get now.
I'm still being stuck in the boat for 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but still, hey. If you have a good company, I guess you can manage. Yeah. So, yeah. I just want to ask. Yeah. We had a live stream last night on the Grand Divided, and I tried this Distillery Rye. I got a sample this week. Yeah, I know you Americans are probably going to be laughing because it's like a bottom shelf whiskey, I guess. But I actually really liked it. I'd say I really liked it. Yeah, I really liked it.
I've never tried the rye, the Distillery Rye.
It's a 90 proof. I actually really liked it. It had a lot of after-eight chocolate mint notes to it.
Nice. Why do people hate Dickel over there so much in America? I mean, I've had even the standard 12, and it's actually not too bad.
The thing with Dickel is I think it depends on the bottling you're talking about, because there are some bottlings that get a lot of praise. And there are a lot of bottlings that get a lot of shit, because the overwhelming note on them is a very minerally, like a sweet mineral note. Or as we call it over here, Flintstones vitamin.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a certain note that people get on Dickel that I think maybe people have like some bias against it based on other people's opinions of it.
I mean, is it because they filter it through that what is it, limestone?
Is it charcoal filter, right?
Yeah. No, they actually they use like with Kentucky, they have the limestone, the water that they use to brew the whiskey. Maybe they have like a stronger kind of a mineral flavor from that.
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely has a different profile than like Kentucky bourbons, whiskeys. And it's really noticeable. It's just a matter if you like it or if you don't, So I have like a 15-year-old Dickel that's I enjoy. Like I don't reach for it a lot, but it's not off-putting at all. Like when I first got my Dickel Bottled and Bond, the 13-year one, I'm like, this stuff is good. Like I don't understand what people are talking about, but over time, I think I enjoy it less than I did at first.
Did it set you back much, or
what's that?
Did it set you back much, or is it expensive over there?
No. So the Dickel Bottle and Bond was way cheap. It was like $27. The 15 I think was around 50.
That's not too bad for 15.
No. So it's
Is that sourced though? Is that because I heard one of the Dickles is sourced from MGP.
No, I think Dickel's pretty much their own stuff because people source from them.
Ah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the.
I remember someone saying it's MGP on some stream. I can't remember.
This is the 15.
Yeah, but the 15 is from that mystery tote, isn't it?
No, it's distilled in Cascade. It's all Dickel stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fay is saying.
So yeah, it says distilled and charcoal mellowed at Cascade Hollow Distillery in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they do the charcoal mellowing to it.
Same with Jack's.
Okay.
But I actually like Jack's.
Yeah, Jack has good stuff.
Yeah, speaking of which, I might actually pour some.
Yeah, Jack does the Lincoln County process, which is that charcoal mellowing.
And Jimmy Fay is saying that the shop that she works at has a pick of our own sourced from Dickel, and I love it. It tastes like butterscotch 100%. I want to say it's 126 to 128 proof.
That's a killer proof on that.
Yeah.
I would love to try that, dude.
I'm just gonna get some American whiskeys that I do have. Sweet.
Yeah, that mineral note for sure is what people are always pointing out. It's always about like the vitamin or mineral note. And I mean, I agree though. Like it's there in pretty much every expression that has Dickel, even from stuff like barrel bourbons where they source some Dickel and it'll be a blend, but you'll still pick up that Dickel note in there. But it's just it's not a matter of if you find the Dickel, it's a matter of do you enjoy that or not?
Do you enjoy the Dickel?
There you go. What do you got?
Good old bottled in bond.
Nice.
Yeah, they pretty much
Bottled in
all
bond.
the what do you call it? Travel exclusive retailers are starting to hit the shores here.
Yeah, that one's popped up on I think a few shelves here in the States, but it's mostly a travel exclusive. And 60 Hertz. Flintstones vitamins in the United States are typically associated not so much with illness, but for us in the States, Flintstone vitamins are a childhood multivitamin that a lot of kids will be given on a regular basis as through their childhood, and so we have a memory of that particular flavoring.
It's actually not. I actually really like this bottle in bond. It's like a huge step up from the old number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you grab? Frederick?
Oh, me. Yes, some of I have on my shelf. A Stag Junior.
Oh, nice.
What batch is that?
66.05. I have one more bottle of it. I managed to get.
Is that
He's making us look bad.
Why do I make you look bad? Why?
You got a freaking Stag.
I know, right?
Rocktown, something I never heard of this one before.
I've never heard of that one either.
It's really good.
It's like the same identical bottle though as the Stag.
James Morgan, don't ask.
Yeah, Pikesville is good, man. I love Pikesville.
Dry Fly.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's really good. It's a hybrid wheat thing. And
I thought that was a Taylor, man.
Taylor, very nice.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for them?
This one, man, believe it or not, I actually found it outside Oban Distillery in a little shop there in Scotland. So I think I paid 110 euros for it.
Yeah, we pay 300 Australian for our Taylors.
Oh, okay.
Which is about 150 euros.
Yeah, that's when it then later on it came out in Sweden. I was like, okay, I really like it. I want another one. So that one cost 150 euros, unfortunately. But I was like, I like it. So yeah, I guess in the States you can get it for like 50 euros.
Yeah, Jamie.
No, they get it for like $40, a small batch.
Jamie, we don't go this late all the time. Some nights we do, like if we do like a Friday night stream, we'll go for just hours and hours. But usually we go live on Sunday nights and we work on Mondays. So we'll just go for like 2-3 hours and then cut her off. But yeah,
if you do,
this is kind of the format. We got 5 people on here right now, and this is what we do for hours and hours, just chit chat about whatever.
Yeah. And also, if you don't like whiskey, you can always drink this. Absinthe.
Yeah, I never actually had any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is, see here if you can see the ABV, it's up here.
Is that the real shit that's like really high?
This is 68% ABV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You used to be able to get it at 80 in some countries, but it's become illegal or something to sell something that high.
I have found some places selling it like 85% ABV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Busey, we just got small batches in Utah. They were hard to get, but I did get one, and it was $39.
Fucking hell.
For $9. Wow. Yeah.
39, so that's about Australian for $50-something. We pay $300.
Wow. So I could get 3 of those instead of 1. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's good enough.
For a small batch?
Yeah. Like all of them, they're all the exact same price. Doesn't matter if it's a single barrel or whatever. They're all
For like a straight rye, small batch, single barrel.
Yep, they're all the same price.
Wow. Yeah, they vary here. So like the single barrel, I think was $60.
Okay.
The small batch was $40. The straight rye is like $70.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all over the place. And then I think if you get a barrel proof, it's probably what, $80, Jim? Or
Okay.
that's MSRP. They're hard to find, but
barrel proof of what?
E.H. Taylor.
I also have this one here. This is a Balcones. It's an independent bottling.
Oh.
Oh, you get your own independent.
No, this is from that boutique whiskey company in England or UK. So it is a 2-year-old malt spirit. It's not allowed to call the whiskey because it's like 3 years. We just look at that color for those 3 years. It's all a rose cask matured. It's really nice.
Nice. 60 Hertz. I have not had it yet. I've seen it, but I've not had it. The bottled in bond single barrel Jack Daniels. I think they used to call it Select Silver.
That's kind of cool.
Well, I need to get going. I'm going to go grocery shopping and have a walk. So I want to wish you all take care and see you next time, okay?
Yeah,
thank you for having me on.
See you, Frederick.
Cheers, Frederick.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, Jason, 60, that's low for straight rye, from what I've seen. Because Utah, we get pretty much MSRP prices. So I think MSRP on that was 70.
Select is 47. No, they used to have one called Silver Select. Over here, it was a travel retail exclusive,
which was a bottle of bond, so it was 100.
Yeah, 50%. Yeah, it was 50%.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
And
you're getting single barrel, but you're getting it at 100 proof.
But our normal, the standard single barrel is only 90 proof, and you guys get it 94, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But we don't get the barrel proof over here.
Oh, really? You don't even get the regular barrel proof, huh?
Nope. And even the one everyone talks about, the Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yeah.
Only ever seen it once, but it's like 200 and something bucks.
Jeez.
And that was sold out as well at that price. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why we mainly drink Scotch, because over here bourbon is just like Australia is not a bourbon friendly country.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Like it's like if I lived in America and got the prices you did, I'd probably be 50-50 with bourbon and Scotch.
I would be too, eh?
But the problem is, over here they just screw us with the prices.
What, buddy?
Which I don't get, because if Scotland, we get very similar prices to what you guys pay for Scotch, and yet if they can ship Scotch over here for a decent price, why can't they ship bourbon over here for a decent?
Yeah, we do get whiskey in Utah, Jason. I'm drinking coffee for freaking Simon because he wanted to come on. So.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jamie's checking out. Thanks for jumping on, Jamie, and hanging in there. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night on our live.
Yeah,
Definitely
cheers.
see you on future streams, I'm sure.
Not Jamie.
I'll give you a whiskey cheers. Not a coffee cheers.
We're just a bad influence, aren't we? Can you stay up late?
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, but live wire whiskey. Yeah, you've been going strong late. The last few streams, you guys have been staying up pretty late.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all our fault.
I don't know. We're kind of pulling the reins back a little bit on some of these like midweek streams and stuff.
Oh yeah, midweek. Yeah.
Yeah, that's no bueno for anybody.
You guys are lucky. It's Sunday for you tomorrow. Well, technically now, but
yeah.
Yeah, and for most of us Americans, it's a long weekend for most.
Yeah, we got a holiday this weekend,
right.
so
yeah, Memorial Day.
Yep.
Waking up early Monday is going to be a big deal. So tomorrow night we can kind of get wild.
That'll be a Monday.
Yeah, James is on the uppers. I think it's called cocaine.
So, Simon, it looks like 9 shirt changes in the 15 hours you're on camera.
Oh, really?
How many of them were repeats, though? How many of them were like you just changed back to the same shirt?
Yeah, there's a couple of repeats in there. Yeah.
I think I had actually 5 different types. So it would have been about almost half repeats. But that still includes.
Oh, yeah, it counts.
I know my loopholes.
Yeah.
There's no rule about it has to be a different or new shirt every time.
And I know there was quite a few bottle kills, like shitload, but on camera, I'm only counting the camera ones because I can't go through the whole 24 hours worth of chat and find all the ones with bottle kills. No, I can't do it.
I mean, I killed 4 Masters Keep, 4 of the Wild Turkey Masters Keep, and I can't remember what else.
Yeah, so I've got them all here. So there's bottle kill 1, bottle kill 2, bottle kill 3, bottle kill 4, 5, and then there's a 6. And there's, oh, wait a minute.
How you holding up, Jim? You want to dip out?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm good for the moment.
All right. Just making sure, man.
Yeah, but you've been putting in good effort lately, Jim. You're staying up. Yeah. Most streams. 24-hour stream, you stayed to what? Must have been 4 or 5 in your time in the morning.
I think I made it until almost 7. And again, in fairness, at that point, I've been up for almost 24 hours. I almost made it to Ken's stream last night.
I know, right?
So I pulled like Simon maneuver right before he started.
Tony Two Toes maneuver. He freaking made it.
And he made it. I was like,
no.
Yeah, but no, good effort, Jim. Yeah, you've been.
Thank you.
You're going to be ready for that 72-hour stream. Don't worry, Jim.
Yeah. Dude, I woke up this morning and the only text message I had was from Tony, and he said, "Face plant much?" ?
Oh, that thing from yesterday. when he
Jason
had the
Busey.
background.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I told him that that was blackout territory. Like, I don't remember shit. I'm like, I hope I didn't show my dick, dude. He's like, nope, you didn't.
No, I remember that stream. I was on that. So you were holding up. I think it was a Redwood Empire. Grab it.
No, this was last. Well, like 24 hours ago.
Oh, really?
This is another one that I just barely did.
Oh.
Yeah, that background you're talking about, that was from 24 hours ago. That wasn't from the Redwood Empire.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yep, I did it again, Simon. 1 week later.
Yeah, but that's part of your signature. It's like mine is change cert and the Simon maneuver or power blackout. We all have to have our.
Yeah, mine's just fucking me fucking sprawled out in front of my cabinet. I was telling these guys earlier though, it's funny. So I'll do that right here, like I'll whatever fucking pass out. But then I always wake up on my couch. So
Oh, really?
I don't know how I got there. I wake up on the couch. I'm like, what the fuck?
Weird.
Like, what
Maybe
happened?
Maybe someone's chucking on the couch. Mike's probably out waiting out.
Yeah, maybe Adriana comes over and like helps
yeah.
me to the couch, and then yeah, James, I think it's late for that, buddy. I got the rep already. As long as I'm not fucking like puking on stream like some people.
Yeah, that would be the worst. I mean, you don't want to work for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not a real whiskey tuber if you haven't fallen asleep on screen. I think we've all done it. Ken's done it. Jim did it on the 24. You've done it. Who else? Everyone's done it.
One more now.
Chris Ludwig did it on our stream. Yep. One more.
Yeah, one more cast. Yep. One more now.
I remember that. Who else?
Pretty sure HBR. I don't know if he fell asleep.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that stream he did, was it about 2 weeks ago where he was completely...
Oh, he was blitzed. I think in the background he might have fallen asleep.
What about Mike? He hasn't done it yet.
And then we did like a private thing where me and him were on till like 3 a.m. and then he woke up the next morning in his chair that he was sitting in. He texts me, he's like, yeah, so I woke up in my chair.
Hey, I've done that a few times. That's why I created the Simon maneuver.
I woke up like 3 hours too late and freaking the nanny was already at the house taking care of the kids. I'm like, hello.
Yeah, I did that.
Good to know, Busey.
On one of Ken's stream about a month ago, but he didn't see it because I know the Simon maneuver. But I remember just waking up like, yeah, it was like in the morning, and I was like, that's why I invented the Simon maneuver. I can jump on just in time, jump off just in time.
Yeah, it's always better to click that leave studio before you pull the...
Because I know there's a certain thing you get where you're kind of like just at the threshold, and it's like,
do I
push my luck and try to see how far I can go, or just click it and bang?
I can't do that. I mean, like the 24-hour stream, I was so tired. I really wanted to sleep. Yeah, I'm the same, Jason. I won't fall asleep when I'm in bed. I may zombie walk to bed, but I'll be in bed. I'm the same. I can't fall asleep. I
zombie walk to the couch apparently without remembering. I don't know how long I was on the table. I don't know nothing. I just know I wake up on the couch and I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, interesting.
So I actually need to do a proper pass out. I haven't done one. I've only done the pizza pass out.
I don't know if we could get you to pass out.
I don't know.
I know, that's the problem.
How much fucking liquor would that take?
You just have to drink like literally just as soon as you finish a glass, you got to refill it and drink it. Like
I just have to do a bottle chug.
Yeah, just chug a full 750 or 700 or whatever.
Yeah. I'll probably
just get one of
throw up and
those,
then pass out. Yeah.
what do you call it, funnels they use when they do the beer.
Yeah, beer bong.
Beer bong. Yeah.
Just beer bong.
And then just get your one
bottle.
old, like a Jack Daniels bottle, big, like 2-liter one in the front.
Get you a Buffalo Trace, some garbage whiskey.
Buffalo Trace. You remember on YouTube that guy who used to do those bottle kills? Well, he was famous for it. He used to literally chug whole bottles of stuff in one hit, like one setting.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was really famous. He would have like a Jack Daniels. He would literally in one go, just chug the whole bottle from new, and then done all sorts of shit. I wonder if he's still alive.
And then die.
Yeah, I think he might have.
He's a goner now.
At 76 proof, you need more than a chug.
I love me some overpriced Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, over here we only get Buffalo Trace at 80 proof.
Yeah, here's the thing, Jason. I will never see a store pick in my state. If I got a store pick, like I would probably, keep it and freaking enjoy it. But I could care less for regular Buffalo Trace. Like, fuck that. Hey, I'm gonna end the broadcast. If you guys want to hang out in the StreamYard and chat, it's up to you. If anybody in the chat wants to real quick click the link for StreamYard, I will add you to the StreamYard so you can kind of hang out and chit chat. Otherwise, we are going to check out for the night. Thanks for everybody joining, and see you mañana.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.